Hello students. Today we are going to solve Staff Selection Commission Combined Graduate Level Examination Paper 14th July 2023 Shift 1 paper. A very best of luck to you all before we start. If you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Right? So we'll begin with question number 1. In a certain code language, ocean is coded as 15972 and north is coded as 21836. In that code language, how will horn be coded? Here, we'll consider ocean, O-C-E-A-N. Ocean is coded as 15972. That means O is coded as 1, C is coded as 5, E is coded as 9, A is coded as 7, and N is coded as 2, right? Similarly, north, N-O-R-T-H, N is coded as 2, O is coded as 1, R is coded as 8, T as 3, H as 6. Therefore, horn is coded as, so H-O-R-N, right? So consider the given two words, right? Here, H is coded as 6. Therefore, we'll write code of H as 6, right? So O is coded as 1. Right? So in the given two words, O is coded as 1. Therefore, code for O is 1. R is coded as 8. Right? Therefore, code for R is 8. And N is coded as 2. 2. Therefore, so code for horn is 6182. So look at the options. Option C is the right answer. 6182. Question number 2. Which two signs should be interchanged to make the given equation correct? Here is the given equation. So if we interchange the below mentioned options, right? So division and multiplication signs, or multiplication and subtraction signs, subtraction and division signs, and addition and subtraction signs. So the LHS part should be equal to RHS, right? LHS should be equal to RHS. So let us consider option A. Right? If we interchange division and into sign, right? Multiplication sign, given equation becomes 96 plus 32, right? So minus 60 divided by 20 becomes into 20, into 20, into 5 becomes divided by 5, right? So this part, LHS part, should be equal to 79, which is RHS. Here, students, we are following BODMAS rule, right? In order to solve any equation or expression, so we need to follow BODMAS. According to this, first remove the bracket part. There is no bracket. Off part, right? There is no off part. Here, D stands for division, right? So let us solve division part here. Right? So 20 divided by remaining things will be same. 96 plus 32 minus 60 into 20 by 5 is 4. Next comes multiplication. 96 plus 32 minus 60 into 4. It is 240. Right? Next comes addition followed by subtraction. Right? Let us add 96 and 32. So it is 128. Right? Minus 240. So you will get a negative integer, right? So 228. So 112 minus 112 will be the answer, which is not equal to RHS. Right? So option A is not the answer. Consider option B. If we interchange multiplication and subtraction signs, right? So 96 plus 32 minus 60 becomes into 60 divided by 20 into 5 becomes minus 5, right? So apply the BODMAS rule. So according to which, let us go for 60 by 20, right? So 96 plus 32 into 60 by 20 is 3 minus 5. Next comes multiplication. 96 plus 32 into 3 is 96 minus 5. So next comes addition. 96 plus 96, which is 192, right? Minus 5 is 187, which is not equal to RHS. So option B is also not the answer. Consider option C, right? If we interchange minus and division signs, 96 plus 32 minus 60 becomes divided by 60, right? So divided by 20 becomes minus 20 into 5 is equal to. So according to BODMAS. So you will get a fraction here, right? So 96, 32 by 60 becomes, so you will get plus 8 by 15, right? Minus 20 into 5. So you can go for multiplication also simultaneously. It becomes 100, right? So finally you will get a fraction, so which is not equal to RHS. So at last, let us interchange addition and minus, addition and subtraction signs. So given equation becomes 96 minus 32 minus 60 becomes plus 60 divided by 20 into 5. So according to BODMAS rule, plus 60 by 20 is 3 into 5. So 96 minus 32, 3 into 5 is 15, right? So add 96 and 15. So 106, 111 minus 32, right? So you will get 979 is the answer, right? So which is equal to RHS. RHS is 79. Therefore, if we interchange plus and minus signs, addition and subtraction signs, so given equation LHS is equal to RHS. So option D is the right answer. Question 3. Select the figure that will replace the question mark in the following given series. Here is the series, students. So it has 4 figures. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to find the 5th one, right? So look at the portion above the central figures, right? Right? So this here in this portion, in this triangular portion, right? So each small figure is rotating in anti-clockwise direction, right? So look at the arrow mark in the first figure. This arrow mark has come down, right? So to the central portion in the second figure. So it goes to the third portion, so which is top right corner in the third figure, right? In the fourth figure, look at its position. So arrow mark is rotating in anti-clockwise direction, all right? So therefore, in the 5th figure, position of the arrow mark should be at the center, right? Like this, right? So consider this star mark, right? Position of the star mark is changing in each figure and it is rotating in anti-clockwise direction, right? So its position is rotating. It is changing in anti-clockwise direction. Therefore, in the 5th figure, position of the star should be, so the first position, like this, right? So consider this diamond shape, right? So its position in the fifth figure should be here in the top right corner, right? So look at the triangular portion here, right? This right angle triangle and its positions in each figure, right? Therefore, in the 5th figure, position of the right angle should be here and its direction should be like this, right? Because in the first figure, position of the right angle is here, right? In the bottom right corner. And in the second figure, so it is horizontally changing its position, right? In the bottom left corner. And the direction is also changed, right? So second figure, second right angle triangle is mirror image of the first right angle triangle, right? Whereas third right angle triangle is mirror image of second right angle triangle. Therefore, 5th right angle triangle should be the mirror image of the 4th right angle triangle and its position also should change, right? Therefore, 5th figure will be like this, right? So in the center, there should be an arrow mark and in the top left corner, there should be a star and top right corner, there should be a diamond and bottom right corner, there should be a right angle triangle. So look at the options. Option D is the right answer, which is the 5th figure, right? Question number 4. Select the option in which the numbers share the same relationship as that shared by the numbers of the given set. Here is the given set 277 and the second number is 14, third number is 9, right? Here the first number is 277, right? So whereas the second number is 14. So consider square of second number, 14 square, right? And square of third number, which is 9 square. Add these two numbers, right? 14 square is 196, 9 square is 89. 196 plus 81. 196 plus 81 is 277, which is first number, right? Therefore, the logic here is first number is equal to square of second number plus square of third number. Square of second number plus square of third number. Right? So in which of the following options? So the logic is same. So let us consider first option, 364. So consider square of a second number and square of third number, add them, right? Second number is 11. 11 square plus 12 square is equal to 11 square is 121. 12 square is 144. So which is equal to 265. Right? 265. So which is not equal to first number, which is 364. So first set doesn't follow the same logic, right? So second option, 3, 13, 12 and 13. These are the numbers. Second number, 12 square plus third number, 13 square. 12 square is 144. 13 square is 169. So add these two, 14 and 344. Right? 313, sorry, 313. So which is the first number, right? Therefore, so which is equal to first number. Therefore, second set follows the same logic. Therefore, option B is the right answer, right? 12 square plus 13 square is 313. Question 5. Arrange the following words as per their order in an English dictionary. The words are respond, revise, remember, repeat, repeal, and regret. Alright. So, in the given 6 words, R and E are the common letters. First 2 letters are common. Right. So, we'll write first 2 letters as it is, R, E. Which means their arrangement depends on the third letter. Right. So, 6 words. So, look at the 6th word, regret. Here the third letter is G, which comes before P, M, V, S. So, which are the third letters of the remaining words, right? Therefore, R, E, G comes before the remaining words. So, R, E, G, R, E, T, regret will be the first word in English dictionary, right? So, among the 6 options or 6 words, right? So, 6th word comes before the remaining, right? So next comes REM. Look at the third word, right? REM, right? After GM comes, therefore REM, right? No need to bother about the remaining letters. Remember comes before the remaining words. So which is the third word, right? So next, after remember, after MP comes REPEAT and REPEAL, right? Here L comes before T, therefore repeal, right? REPEAL, repeal comes before repeat, right? So 5th word, after third one, after repeal, repeat comes, right? So which is the 4th word, right? So we have 2 more words, right? First and second one, in which the third letter is S, and in the second word, V is the second. Here S comes before V, therefore, so revise, respond, right? Respond comes before revise, therefore, first word comes before second one, therefore, the last word will be the second one. Right? Therefore, the order is 6, 3, 5, 4, 1, 2. 6, 3, 5, 4, 1, 2. Look at the options, right? So, according to their order in an English dictionary, So the order is 6, 3, 5, 4, 1, 2, option B, right? Regret comes first. After that, remember, repeal, repeat, respond, and revise. Question 6. 3 different positions of the same dice are shown. Here are 3 different positions of the same dice, right? First, second, and third position. Find the symbol on the face opposite the face showing L. That means we need to find the opposite face of L, right? So consider first and second positions, right? In which adjacent faces of L are. So here in first position, adjacent faces of L are percentage and dollar symbol, right? So in the second, adjacent faces of L are at the rate of an and. Therefore, the fifth one will be the opposite face of L, right? So here we'll consider adjacent faces of L. Adjacent faces of L. From first figure or first position, adjacent faces are percentage and dollar symbol. From the second position, adjacent faces are and at the rate of, right? Therefore, which is the remaining face? So hash, right? So which is in the third figure or the third position. Therefore, opposite face of L. Because a dice has 6 faces, in which L is one of the faces and the remaining faces are its adjacent faces. Remaining 4 faces are, right? So therefore, the last one will be the opposite face of L, which is hash. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 7. 3 statements are given followed by 3 conclusions numbered 1, 2 and 3. Assuming that the information given in the statements is true, even if it appears to be different from commonly known facts, decide which of the conclusions logically follows from the given statement. Here are 3 statements given, right? So first one, no jungles are trees. So let us represent these statements in Venn diagram, right? So no jungles are trees. That means we need to consider 2 sets, a set of jungles and trees. That means there is no relation between jungles and trees. Hence the statement no jungles are trees, right? So consider set of jungles. No jungles are trees. So set of trees. This is a set of trees, which means there is no relation between jungles and trees according to the statement. Hence, no jungles are trees. And the second one, some trees are long. So, some portion of trees. So, some portion of trees are long. That means there is a set of long and the some portion. This portion represents second statement, right? Second one. And the third one, no plants are long. So there is a separate set, plants, right? So plants, hence no plants are long. There is no relation between plants and long, right? So look at the conclusions. Some plants are trees. So here is set of plants, set of trees. According to the 3 statements, there is no relation between plants and trees, right? Therefore, first conclusion is false. The reason is, right? No relation between plants and trees, right? And the second one, all trees are long. So according to the second statement, some trees are long, not all, right? So some trees are long. Therefore, all trees are long, a false conclusion because of second statement. Second statement. Some trees are long. Therefore, all trees are not long. The third conclusion, some jungles are long. Is there any relation between jungles and long here? According to the statement. So because based on the statement, we need to conclude or we need to decide whether the conclusion is true or false, right? So according to the statement, there is no relation between jungles and long. Therefore, some jungles are long, a false conclusion. Therefore, none of the conclusions follows, right? Option A is the right answer. Question number 8. In a family, X and Y are siblings. P has 2 children and he is the son of G. Who is the father-in-law of J? J has only one son. Y is not the granddaughter of G. How is X related to G? So let us make a family tree, students. So for which we are using some symbols. So we use a circular symbol for all females and a square symbol for all males and a horizontal line for siblings, double horizontal line for or two parallel lines for married couple, horizontal lines for married couple, right? A vertical line or slightly slanted lines for difference of generation. Difference of generation, right? So father to daughter, father to son, or mother to daughter, mother to son, right? Like that. So let us consider the question. In a family, X and Y are siblings, right? And P has, we'll consider this part, X and Y are siblings later. P has two children. He is the son of G. That means P is the son of G. That means P is a male who is the son of G. Son of G, right? So difference of generation. That means G's son is P. And P has two children. That means P is married to somebody. So this person is a female and they have two children. They have two children, right? So because P is the son of G, P is a male, then P is the son of G, who is the father-in-law of J, right? So G is father-in-law of J. That means G is a male and J is female, right? For J, G becomes father-in-law, right? Husband's father, right? Therefore, so G is a male whose son is P and P's wife is J and they have two children, right? And J has only one son. That means P and J, they have only one son. One son. That means another is their daughter, right? And Y is not the granddaughter of G. So granddaughter of G is not Y. That means X will be the granddaughter of G, right? Because these two persons which I am showing here, so they are grandchildren of G, right? So in which Y is not the granddaughter, that means X is granddaughter and Y is grandson of G, because P and J, they have only one son, right? Because according to the statement, J has only one son who is Y and X and Y are siblings, right? And the question is, how is X related to G? X related to G as granddaughter, right? So X becomes granddaughter of G. That means son's daughter becomes granddaughter. Therefore, X is the granddaughter of G. Option B is the right answer. Question number 9. Select the correct combination of mathematical signs that can sequentially replace the asterisk signs and make the equation correct. So here is the given expression, right? So let us consider option A. In place of these asterisk signs, if we place option A, B, C, D, so which one gives the correct mathematical equation, right? So here, first one, 135. So in place of first asterisk, so let us place into, right? Into 15. Asterisk 3 means plus 3. Asterisk 2 equal to 2 into 13 becomes divided by, so this divided by 13 minus 16. That means we need to check whether LHS is equal to RHS or not, right? So consider LHS part. So here students, we are following BODMAS rule to both LHS and RHS, right? So in the LHS part, we have multiplication, right? We don't have division, brackets and off part. We'll start with multiplication. So 135 into 15. So 75, then 62. Yes, 2125 plus 3. It is not equal to RHS, right? Because in the RHS part, we have 2 divided by 13. You will get a fraction, right? So which is not equal to RHS. It's a simple logic, right? And the second option, so 135. In place of first asterisk, let us place equal to 15. Second asterisk should be replaced by into 3, right? Plus 2 asterisk 13 divided by 13 minus 16. So let us verify, right? Whether LHS, here LHS is 135, whether it is equal to RHS or not. Here consider RHS part, RHS is equal to. So again, let us follow BODMAS rule. Here we have 2 divided by 13, you will get a fraction, right? So 15 into 3 plus 2 divided by 13, you will get 0.15, right? Minus 16 is equal to, again, according to BODMAS rule, multiplication comes after division. So 45 plus 0.15 minus 16. So 45.15 minus 16 gives a fraction which is not equal to 135, right? Consider option C. So 135. In place of first asterisk, let us consider plus 15 divided by 3 minus 2 is equal to 13 into 16. So let us verify the LHS part, right? So LHS, we have 135, 15 by 3 is 5, minus 2. So 138 minus 2, which is 136, right? Whereas RHS is 13 into 16. So 13 into, yes, it is 16. 78, yes, 208. So LHS is not equal to RHS, right? So option C is not the answer. So the remaining option is option D. This will be the answer. Let us verify it. So in place of first asterisk, so let us put division sign. Divided by 15 into 3 plus 2 minus 13, right? This should be equal to 16, right? 13 is equal to 16. So we'll consider LHS part. So according to BODMAS, so let us solve for division part. 135 divided by 15. So it is 9 into 3 plus 2 minus 13 is equal to 27 plus 2 minus 13. So 29 minus 13 is 16. So which is equal to RHS, right? Therefore, so option D is the right answer, right? So if we replace the asterisk signs by division, multiplication, plus, minus, and is equal to signs sequentially, so it becomes a complete equation, right? So the given expression becomes complete equation. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 10. A series is given with one term missing. Select the correct alternative from the given ones that will complete the series. Here the first one, letter cluster is GPB, right? For our reference, I have written the positional value of each alphabet. So GPB is the first letter cluster. And the second one is NGK. So we need to find the relation between each letter, right? In the cluster, here relation between G and N is, positional value of G is 7, of N is 14. Therefore, we can write G plus 7 as N. Whereas, positional value of P is 16, G is 7. So, 16 minus 9 is G, right? 16 minus 9 is 7, right? So, whereas positional value of B is 2, of K is 11. Therefore, we can write G plus 9 as K, right? Therefore, so For the first letter, add 7 to get the first letter of the next cluster. So to the second letter, subtract 9, right? To the third letter, add 9, right? So here the logic is, so first letter plus 7, second letter minus 9, third letter plus 9, right? So to get the third letter cluster, so we need to add plus 7. Add 7 to the first letter, n plus 7. 14 plus 7 is 21, which is U. Whereas G minus 9. G is 7. 7 minus 9. 7 minus 7 is 0. Right? So 7 minus 9 is, we can consider it as 24. Because 7 minus 6 is 1. Minus 7 is 26, minus 8, minus 9 is 24, right? So which is nothing but x. Whereas k plus 9. K is 11 plus 9 is 20, which is t, right? Therefore, to get the fourth letter cluster, so we need to add 7 to first letter. U is 21. 21 plus 7. So 21 plus 5 is 26. 6, 7 is B, which is 2. Alright. So x minus 9. X is 24. Minus 9 is 15, which is O. Right. Whereas t plus 9. T is 20. 20 plus 6 is Z, plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 is C. Therefore, fourth letter cluster is BOC, which is missing here. BOC is the fourth letter cluster. You can verify the answer by considering the last letter cluster. So, in which B plus 7, 2 plus 7 becomes 9, which is I. So, O minus 9. O is 15, minus 9 is 6, which is G. Now G, which is O is 15. 15 minus 6 is, yes, minus 9 is 6, which is F, IF. Whereas C plus 9. C is 3 plus 9 is 12, which is F. So the last letter cluster is IFL, right, which is given already. Therefore, the answer is verified. So, fourth letter cluster is BOC. Option B is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice such type of questions and many more entrance exam question papers, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 11. 4 numbers have been given, out of which 3 are alike in some manner and 1 is different. Select the number that is different from the rest. Here 4 numbers have been given, right? So here 268, it's a multiple of 4. So that means 268 is divisible by 4, right? Which is equal to 67, right? And 124 is also divisible by 4, which is equal to 31. Whereas 212 is also divisible by 4. So which is equal to 53. But 255 is not divisible by 4, right? So 255, it is not divisible by 4 because it is an odd number, right? Therefore, 255 is the odd one, right? Option D is the answer. Whereas the remaining 3 numbers are divisible by 4 except 255. Hence, option D is the answer. Question 12. Select the option that is related to the third word in the same way as the second word is related to the first word. Here, computer is related to mouse. Therefore, television is related to. So here, the second word. So second word is mouse, right? Second word is a device or accessory. Mouse is a device or accessory that is commonly used in conjunction with the first word, right? Mouse is a device that is commonly used with the computer, right? Therefore, so television is related to. So option A is the answer. Remote is a device that is commonly used with the television, right? Therefore, television is related to remote, right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 13. What should come in the place of question mark in the following number series? So here is the series in which first number is 9, second one is 20, next comes 33, next comes 48. So let us consider the difference between two consecutive numbers given, right? So 9 plus a number is 20, so which is 11, right? Whereas 20 plus 13 is 33, and 33 plus 15 gives 48. So here, look at the numbers 11, 13, and 15. These are consecutive odd numbers, right? Therefore, next number should be, next consecutive odd number is 17. So that you have to add 17 to the previous number, which is 48. You will get 65. Therefore, fifth number is 65. So that difference between 65 and its previous number is 17, which is the next consecutive odd number to 15, right? You can verify the answer by taking next number, which is 84. Whereas 65 plus a number, which is 19, is 84. Here 19 is next odd number to 17, right? So in the same way, 84 plus next odd number is 21 gives 105. Hence, the answer is verified. Therefore, fifth number in the given series should be 65. Option D is the answer. Question 14. Three different positions of the same dice are shown. Select the letter that will be on the face opposite to the one having Z. So that means we need to find the opposite face of Z, right? So here three different positions have been given, right, of the same dice. So in which, in first position, so front face is Z, which has two adjacent faces U and W, top and right faces, right? So here we need to find the opposite face of Z. So before going to opposite face, let us consider the adjacent face, right? So adjacent faces of Z. So look at the first position. So in which adjacent faces of Z are U and W. These two are adjacent faces. Whereas in the second position, it is given that V and J. V and J are adjacent faces of Z. Since a dice has 6 faces, so top, bottom, left, right, front and back, there are 6 faces in a dice, right? So in which one of the faces is Z and its adjacent faces are U, W, V and J. And there is one face remaining. So that should be the opposite face of Z, right? There will be only one face which is opposite to each face, right? Therefore, opposite face, which is the opposite face here. So for that, look at the third position of the dice. So in which the faces are V, U and P, right? Here V and U. V and U are adjacent faces of Z. Only the remaining face is P. Therefore, opposite face of Z is P. Right? I'll repeat once again. Since the dice has 6 faces, in which one of the faces is Z, and the 4 faces U, W, V, and J are its adjacent faces according to the given positions. Right? Only P is the remaining face which is opposite to Z. Right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 15. Select the option in which the numbers are related in the same way as are the numbers of the following set. Here is the given set in which the numbers are related as. Here the first number is 7. And third number is 8. And the second number is greater than remaining 2 numbers. Right? So let us consider square of first number plus cube of third number. Right? Cube of third number into 2. 7 square plus 8 cube into 2 gives 7 square is 49. 8 cube is 512. Into 2 gives 49 plus 512 gives 561. Into 2 gives 1122, which is second number. Right? Here the logic is first number square plus third number cube into 2. Right? Into 2 gives the second number. So in the same way, so which of the following options follows the same logic? Here the first option is 4, 405 and 6. These 3 are the numbers. So let us check 4 square, first number square plus third number cube, 6 cube into 2 gives 4 square is 16, 6 cube. So 36 into 6, 216 into 2 gives. So 232, right? 232 into 2, which is 464. So which is not the second word. Therefore, option A is not the answer. Consider option B. So first number square plus third number cube into 2 gives 6 square is 36, 5 cube 125, right? Into 2, right? So 161 into 2 gives, so 322. So which is the second word, right? So option B is the right answer, right? So in which the logic is first number square plus third number cube, right? So multiplied by 2 gives the second number. Therefore, option B is the answer. Question 16. 4 letter clusters have been given, out of which 3 are alike in some manner and 1 is different. Select the letter cluster that is different. So here are 4 letter clusters. So first let us find the relation between them, right? So how they are related? According to the positional values of the letters, R, V, E, K are related as, right? So R is, positional value of R is 18, V is 22. So we can write R plus 4 as V, right? So look at positional value of V and E. So V is opposite to E, right? Therefore, so V is opposite letter of E, or E is opposite to V, right? Whereas E and K are related as, positional value of E is 5, K is 11. Therefore, we can write E plus 6 as K, right? So consider the second one, second letter cluster, NRIP. NRIP, right? So positional value of N is 14, R is 18, therefore N plus 4 is 18, right? N plus 4 is R. So R and I. So R is opposite to I, isn't it? So R is opposite to I. And I and P are related as, P is 16, I is 9. Therefore, we can write I plus 7. When 7 is added to I, we'll get P, right? Consider third cluster, GKPV. GKPV, right? So G is 7, K is 11. Therefore, we can write plus 4 is K. G plus 4 is K. And K and P, these two are opposite letters, right? Opposite. And P is 16, V is 22. Therefore, we can write P plus 6 is V. And the last cluster is CGTZ. CGTZ. C is 3, G is 7. Therefore, we can write C plus 4 as G, right? Where G and T are opposite letters. G is opposite to T, and T is 20, Z is 26. Therefore, T plus 6 is Z, right? So look at the clusters and their relations, right? Here the letters and the relation, except letter cluster 2 or option B, right? So in which last but one letter plus 7 gives last letter. So it, according to the rule or according to the logic, it should be O, not P, because 6 should be added to last but one letter, right? So whereas in the remaining letter clusters, the logic is first letter plus 4 gives second letter, its opposite letter gives third letter, and third letter plus 6 gives fourth letter, right? Therefore, option B does not follow the same logic or same rule. Therefore, it is odd one, right? Option B is the answer. Question 17. A series is given with one term missing. Select the correct alternative from the given options that will complete the series. So in the given series, the first number is 80 and the second number is 110. Right? Here, we'll multiply first number by 2. So 80 into 2 gives 160. 160 minus 50 gives the second number. Therefore, the logic here is number, given number, or you can consider it as first number, into 2 minus 50 gives next number, which is second number. Right? In the same way, second number, which is 110 into 2 gives 220 minus 50 gives third number, which is 170. Right? So in the same way, 170, third number into 2, 3 gives 340 minus 50 gives 290. Whereas 290 into 2, not minus 2, into 2 gives 580, right? 580 minus 50 gives 530, right? Therefore, 530 into 2 gives 1060 minus 50 gives 1010, which is the last number, right? So 530 into 2, 1060 minus 50 gives 1010, right? Option C is the last number. 1010 is the last number. Question number 18. Select the correct mirror image of the given combination when the mirror is placed at Mn as shown. So here is the given combination PRS 374, right? When a mirror is placed at Mn. So in the image part, right? So last figure, which is 4. Here 4 is a number which is last figure, right? So last figure will be the first figure in the image part. And image will be exactly mirror image of the last figure, because last number 4 is not a symmetrical one. So let us clarify what a symmetrical figure or symmetrical number, right? It is a non-symmetrical number. Here, symmetrical numbers are the numbers when an imaginary line passes through that number. That line divides the number into two equal halves. For example, 8. 8 is a symmetrical number. So just imagine a line passing through 8. It divides the number 8 into two equal parts. Therefore, 8 is a symmetrical number. So in case of figures also, in general case, say for example, a square. Square is a symmetrical figure, and a rectangle is also a symmetrical one. A circle is a symmetrical figure, right? So in the same way, let us consider a random figure like this. It is a non-symmetrical figure, right? When an imaginary line passes through the midpoint or mid region of the figure, it doesn't divide the figure into two equal parts, right? So it is a non-symmetrical, right? So come back to the question. Here the last number is 4. Since 4 is a non-symmetrical number, its image will be like this. Like this. If it is a symmetrical number or symmetrical figure, its image will be exactly same as the original one, right? So in place of 4, if 8 is there, then a mirror is placed at Mn, image of 8 will be same as 8, right? Because 8 is a symmetrical one. Since 4 is a non-symmetrical number, its image will be like this, right? So similarly, 7 is also a non-symmetrical number. Its image will be like this. And image of 3 will be like this. And next to 3, image of S, then R, then P. So all these numbers and letters are non-symmetrical ones, right? Therefore, their image will be like this, right? So look at the options: 4, 7, 3, S, R, and P. So option D is the answer, right? Which is the mirror image of the given combination. Question 19. Select the option that is related to the fifth term in the same way as the second term is related to the first term, and the fourth term is related to the third term. Here, the first term is C80, right? C80 is related to the second term. That means C is coded as F, right? And A is again coded as F, and T is coded as A. Therefore, C80 is coded as F, F, and A, right? So for our reference, I have written the positional values of the alphabets. Here C is 3, F is 6. So we can write C plus 3 gives F, right? Whereas A is 1, F is 6. So I can write A plus 5 as F. Whereas T is 20, A is 1. So in the sense 27, right? 26 plus 1 gives 27. So I can write T plus 7 as A, right? Here the logic is first letter plus 3 gives first letter of the next cluster, and second letter plus 5 gives second letter of the next cluster, and third letter plus 7, right? So whereas here 3, 5 and 7 are consecutive odd numbers, right? So in the same way, A and T is coded as DSA. A and T is coded as A is 1. So add 3. A plus 3 gives D. N is 14 plus 5 gives 19, which is yes. Whereas T is 20. T is 20 plus 7. So it is 27 is nothing but A. 26 plus 1, right? So in the same way, SUN, sun is coded as SUN, right? So to the first letter, add 3. S plus 3, 19 plus 3, 22. So which is nothing but V. U is 21. Add 5. 21 plus 5 is 26, which is Z. Whereas N is 14. Add 7. 14 plus 7 is 21, which is U. Therefore, SUN will be coded as VZU. VZU. Option C is the answer. Question 20. Select the letter cluster that can replace the question mark in the following series. So here the first cluster is SIDE. SIDE. I'll write like this. SIDE. And next cluster is VLAB. Right? So how the letters are related? So let us find S and V. Positional value of S is 19. V is 22. So we can write S plus 3 as V. Whereas I is 9, L is 12. So we can write I plus 3 as L. Whereas D is 4, A is 1. Therefore, we can write D minus 3 as A, and E is 5, B is 2. So again, E minus 3 as B, right? So first letter plus 3 gives first letter of next cluster, right? Second letter plus 3. Third letter minus 3. Fourth letter minus 3, right? So here the logic is like this. So apply the same logic here to get the third cluster. So first letter plus 3. Second letter plus 3. Third letter minus 3. Fourth letter minus 3, right? V plus 3. V is 22 plus 3, 25, which is Y. L plus 3. L is 12 plus 3 is 15, which is O. Whereas A minus 3, A is 1. Minus 3 means A minus 1 is Z, minus 2, minus 3 is X. Right? B minus 3, B is 2. B minus 1 is A. Minus 2 is Z, minus 3 is Y. Therefore, the third cluster is YOXY. YOXY. Option D is the answer. You can verify the answer by considering the next cluster. Right? So Y plus 3, O plus 3, X minus 3, Y minus 3. Y plus 3 gives 25, 26, 27, 28 is B. Right? O plus 3. O is 15 plus 3 is 18, which is R. X minus 3. X is 24 minus 3 is 21, which is U. Y is 25 minus 3 is 22, which is V. Therefore, last cluster will be BRUE, which is given already. Therefore, third letter cluster is option D, YOXY. Question 21. Select the figure that will come next in the following figure series. So series has 4 figures, right? We need to find the 5th one, right? So look at the first figure. So which has a cross mark and the diamond shape, and the third element is this, fourth element is this one, right? So in the second figure, so at the top left corner, this corner, a new element is inserted, right? So whereas in the third figure also a new element is inserted at the top left corner. Here the first rule is new element is inserted at the top left corner, right? In each step, a new element is inserted. That means one element is eliminated, right? So an element is eliminated, one element eliminated. So which is in bottom right corner. So bottom right cornered element will be eliminated in each step, right? Bottom right cornered element will be eliminated, right? So in the first step, there was an element like this in the bottom right corner, so which is eliminated in the next step, and new element has been inserted at the top left corner, right? So whereas the next rule is, so element which was at the top left corner will be shifted to top right corner in the next step, right? So top left cornered element will be shifted to right corner, right? And the top right cornered element, which was in the first step, it was diamond, so will be shifted to bottom left corner. So it will be shifted diagonally, right? Shifted diagonally. Therefore, the fourth step is, so top right element will be shifted diagonally, shifted to bottom left element, right? So in place of eliminated element, so which was in the first step, in the first figure, in the place of eliminated element, so there comes its previous element, so which was bottom left element, right? So bottom left element, fifth rule is bottom left element will go to bottom right corner. This is the rule in each step, right? So come to the third step, third figure, right? In which a new element has been inserted, right? First rule is satisfied. The second rule is one element will get eliminated. So the element which was in the second step, so this one which I am showing, so it has been eliminated here in the next step, in the third step, right? And the third rule is top left cornered element. So top left corner element will shift to the right corner. So this element in the previous step, top left element, so will be shifted to top right. Right? Are you getting my points? Top right element will shift to bottom left element, diagonally shifted to bottom left element. And the last rule is bottom left element will go to, yes, so it was a diamond, will go to bottom right element, right? So in the same way to the fourth figure also. So it happens. Now let us consider the fifth one. Apply the same rule. So first we need to eliminate bottom right element. So bottom right element will get eliminated. So which is X, this one. This will get eliminated, right? So in place of that, yes, bottom left element comes. So which is like this. This one, right? So according to the rule, top left element. So this will be replaced by a new element, right? So let us consider a new element. So we'll decide that new element later, right? So new element, and this top left element will go to top right part. This two concentric circles will go to top right part, and the element which was in the top right position, this one, will go to, that means we'll shift it diagonally, right? So we'll get shifted diagonally. Therefore, this zigzag part will be here, right? And there will be a new element at the top left corner. So look at the options. So in the top left corner, so new element is these two arrow marks, right? These two arrow marks. This will be the new element, right? Therefore, option A is the right answer, which is the fifth figure in the given series, according to these rules, right? Option A is the right answer. Question 22. In a certain code language, globe is coded as PKSIF. Then how is rapid coded in that language? So let us consider the word globe. So GLOBE, right? So GLOBE, a 5 letters word. So consider the middle letter, which is O, right? So here globe is coded as PKSIF. PKSIF. That means O is coded as F here. So positional value of O is 15. Positional value of S is 19. Therefore, I can write O plus 4 as S. O plus 4 as S. So only the middle letter is coded as middle letter of the code, which is S. Whereas the remaining letters are coded like this. So G is coded as K, L is coded as P, because the logic is G plus 4. So G is 7, 7 plus 4 is 11, which is K. Whereas L is 12, 12 plus 4 is 16, which is P. Similarly, B is coded as F, because B is 2 plus 4 gives 6, which is F. And E plus 4, E is 5 plus 4 is 9, which is I. So in the same way, rapid. So rapid, again, a 5 letters word, right? So which has 5 letters. So consider the middle letter, which is P. P is 16, add 4, which is 20, is nothing but T. So to the remaining letters, so the codes will be like this, right? So R is, what is R? 18. 18 plus 4 is 22, which is V. Whereas A is 1, 1 plus 4 is 5, which is E. Therefore, R is coded as V, A is coded as E, right? So, whereas I and D, I is 9, 9 plus 4 is 13, which is nothing but M. And D plus 4, D is 4 plus 4 is H. Therefore, rapid will be coded as EVTHM, EVTHM. So, option A is the right answer, EVTHM. Right? Students, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 23. Choose the option in which the figure is embedded. The given figure is embedded. So this is the given figure. So which is embedded in. So look at option B. So this part, start from this part and a horizontal line. So here inverted V part, right? So a line which touches the V part. So the given figure, this figure is completely embedded in option D, right? Option D is the answer. Question 24. 4 statements and 4 conclusions 1, 2, 3 and 4 are given. Considering the statements to be correct, select the correct alternative about the conclusion or conclusions, which is or which are logically true or logical deductions of the given statements, right? So here are the statements. 4 statements are given, right? So based on that, we need to consider the conclusions. We need to decide whether the given conclusions are true or false. Right? So let us represent these statements in the form of Venn diagram. right? And the first one, all papers are books. So that means we need to consider a set of papers. Consider set of papers. So all papers are books means, so this set is completely included in set of books. This is set of books. Hence first statement, all papers are books. The second one, some books are pens. So we'll consider set of pens like this, right? Some portion of pens. This represents second statement. Some books are pens. The next one, all pens are pencils. So set of pens is completely included in set of pencils, right? This is set of pencils. All pens are pencils. And the last one, all pencils are erasers. So we'll consider set of erasers. We have to consider like this, right? Set of erasers, so that all pencils are erasers, right? So come to the conclusion part. Some erasers are papers. Here is set of papers. Erasers is here, right? So there is no direct relation between papers and erasers according to the given four statements, right? Therefore, first conclusion is not true or false, right? It is false because there is no relation. There is no relation between papers and erasers according to the statement. And the second one, second conclusion is some papers are pencils. So look at set of papers and pencils. Again, the same reason, there is no relation between papers and pencils according to the conclusion. Hence, the second conclusion is not true. And the third one, all erasers are pens. So all erasers are pens, which is not true. Only some portion of erasers so is a pen, right? So according to the statement 3, see, all pens are pencils and all pencils are erasers. Only a few portion of erasers can be pen, right? Therefore, all erasers are pens. It's a false conclusion. And the last one, some pens are papers. Again, the same reason, no relation between pens and papers, no direct relation between pens and papers, therefore a false statement, false conclusion, right? But it is possible when set of papers comes here, which I am showing here, right? Comes here only, then it can be possible. Otherwise, according to the statement, so it is a false conclusion because no relation between pens and papers, right? Therefore, so all the conclusions are not true, right? So look at the options. Only 2 is deduced, 1 and 4 are deduced, 2 and 3 are deduced. So all 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, all are not deduced. So option D is the answer. Question 25. Find the odd one out. Door, bang, piano, play, drum, beat, and rain, patter. So here, the relation between door and bang. Bang is the second word. So second word is the sound made by the first word. So bang is a sound made by the first word, which is door, right? So sound made by door. So which is first word, right? So here third option, beat, drum is to beat means a second word. Beat is the sound made by drum, right? So sound made by drum. Whereas patter is a sound made by rain. So whereas in the second option, piano, play is not a sound, right? Therefore, option B is the odd one, right? Option B is the odd one. Question 26. Red algae are generally found in mountains, cities, water bodies, and deserts. Here, option C is the answer. Red algae are generally found in water bodies. Red algae are found in tide pools and coral reefs. So, found in tide pools and coral reefs. Red algae provide food for aquatic animals. So they provide food for aquatic animals. Aquatic animals. Right? Red algae are named red because of their red color, which they obtain from the pigment phycoerythrin. So, pigment present in red algae are phycoerythrin. Phycoerythrin. The scientific name of red algae is rhodophyta. So, scientific name is rhodophyta. Rhodophyta. So, examples of red algae are Irish moss, dulse, laver, coralline algae, etc. Right? So, for this question, red algae are generally found in water bodies. They provide food for aquatic animals. They found in tide pools and coral reefs. So, option C is the answer. Question 27. What is heavy water? Water mixed with ozone gas, water mixed with minerals of heavy metals, water mixed with minerals, water formed with isotopes of hydrogen. Here option D is the answer. So water formed with isotopes of hydrogen is called heavy water. Right? So the water that contains a heavy form of hydrogen, which is known as deuterium, is called heavy water. Right? So heavy form of hydrogen. So which is nothing but isotope of hydrogen. So is known as deuterium. D-E-U-T-E-R-I-U-M. Deuterium is called heavy water. Most of the hydrogen in normal water is made by the common hydrogen isotope. The water with a heavier hydrogen isotope has different chemical properties. So here heavier hydrogen isotope is deuterium. Right? So which contains protons and neutrons. So if you consider hydrogen atom, so if it contains protons and neutrons, right? Not the electrons. So isotope of hydrogen, so which is called deuterium. Deuterium. So is called heavy water. Right? Deuterium contains protons and neutrons. As compared to the protium atom, the deuterium atom is very heavy. So this atom is very heavy. Heavy atom. Each hydrogen atom is heavier in heavy water. So in every heavy water, each hydrogen atom, it is nothing but isotope of hydrogen. Deuterium is heavy, right? Deuterium oxide is the scientific name of heavy water. So scientific name is deuterium oxide. Deuterium oxide or D2O, right? Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 28. Who amongst the following has been appointed as the new CEO of NITI Ayog? Here, first of all, what is NITI Ayog? It is an extra non-constitutional body formed by replacing Planning Commission on 1st January 2015. So, NITI Ayog, it is a replacement of Planning Commission. Replacement of Planning Commission. So on 1st January 2015. Right? So the chairman of NITI Ayog is the Prime Minister. Right? So here, who amongst the following has been appointed as new CEO of NITI Ayog? So among the four option B, B.V.R. Subramaniam, right, has been appointed as the new CEO. An Indian Administrative Service Officer, IAS officer of 1987 batch. So he was an IAS officer of 1987 batch, Chhattisgarh cadre. He has held important assignments over the last 3 decades in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and Jammu Kashmir, along with a stint at the World Bank. He has been secretary in the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, chief secretary, Jammu and Kashmir, principal secretary, government of Chhattisgarh, and has held positions in the Prime Minister's office. Right? So BVR Subramaniam has been appointed as new CEO. Question 29. What is the below poverty line BPL percentage in India as per the 2011 census? Here, BPL, below poverty line, is a benchmark used by the government of India to indicate economic disadvantage and to identify individuals and households in need of government assistance and aid. It is determined using various parameters which vary from state to state and within states. The present criteria are based on a survey conducted in 2002. So for this question, so a percentage in India, so is the below poverty line is 22%, right? So it is the below poverty line percentage in India as per 2011 census. The proportion of people living below poverty level has come down from 37.2 to 2% to 22%, right? So this 37.2% was, so in 2004-5, right? So it has come down to 22% in 2011-12 census. Therefore, option B, 22% is the below poverty line percentage in India. Question 30. Bharatanatyam is a classical dance of dash in southern India. So classical dance of Tamil Nadu state in southern India. Bharatanatyam originated in Tamil Nadu. Right? Bharatanatyam is the oldest Indian classical dance and it originated hundreds of years ago in the Indian state of Tamil Nadu. So option A is the answer. This dance form expresses the religious themes and spiritual ideas of South India. So it expresses religious themes and spiritual ideas of South India, right? The ancient Tamil epic Silappatikaram contains the description of Bharatanatyam. Silappatikaram. It contains description of Bharatanatyam. Description of Bharatanatyam. The Sangeet Natak Academy currently confers classical status of 8 Indian classical dance styles: Bharatanatyam, Kathak, so northwest and central India. So in which area we can see the form of dance which is Kathak, and Kathakali, Kuchipudi, Odissi, Manipuri, and Mohiniyattam, and Satriya, so which is in Assam. So here for this question, Bharatanatyam is a classical dance of Tamil Nadu state in southern India. Option A. Question 31. Some parts of the Tapi basin are located in dash. Here the Tapti river, also called as Akka Tapi river. So Tapti river, also called as Akka Tapi river. Akka Tapi river. It's a river in central India located to the south of the Narmada river, which flows westwards before draining into the Arabian Sea. So which flows westwards, right? So the river has a length of around 724 kilometers. So it's Tapti river's length is around 724 kilometers and flows through the states of Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Madhya Pradesh. So option B is the answer. So some parts of the Tapi basin are located in Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, and Maharashtra. Tapti river originates from Multai Betul district, Madhya Pradesh, and also from the Satpura range. Satpura means in Maharashtra, right? So So Tapti river originates from Multai Betul districts of Madhya Pradesh. Therefore, option B is the answer. Question 32. Which state has won the Santosh Trophy 2023? So option B is the answer. Karnataka state. Karnataka beat Meghalaya to win Santosh Trophy after 54 years. After 54 years. Karnataka defeated Meghalaya in the final of the 76th National Football Championship, also known as the Hero Santosh Trophy. So, in 76th National Football Championship. National Football Championship. Also known as the Hero Santosh Trophy at the King Fahd International Stadium in Riyadh on 4th March 2023. 4th March 2023. This is the first trophy for Karnataka since 1968. The last time they won the trophy as the princely state of Mysore. This is the 4th time that the state won this trophy. So option B is the answer. Students, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 33. Rock cycle is option A, the process of transformation of rock from one to another, process of consolidation of lava over the surface, and mineral constitution and erosion and fragmentation of rock. Here, rock cycle is the process of transformation of rock from one to another, right? Rocks do not remain in their original form for long period. They undergo transformations. This cycle is an uninterrupted process through which old rocks are converted into new ones. Therefore, rock cycle is the process of transformation of rock from one to another. Option A is the answer. Question 34. Consider the following statement in the light of the solar system. So, first statement is the sun is located at the center of the solar system. Second one is the gravitational pulling by the sun binds the solar system. And the third one is the sun is about 150 kilometers away from us. Here options are 1 and 3 are correct, 1 and 2 are correct, all are correct, and 3 is only correct. Here option B is the answer. So statement 1 and 2 are correct, right? So sun lies at the center of our solar system according to statement 1, which is true. And second one is the gravity of the sun pulls all the planets towards it, right? So the gravitational pulling by the sun binds the solar system, so which is true. So it causes the straight line of direction to curve. This pull maintains the planet's orbit around us, right? So therefore 1 and 2 are correct. Whereas the third one, the sun is about 150 kilometers away from us, which is not true. It's not true. Earth revolves around the sun at a distance of 93 million miles, so which is 150 million kilometer. Right? So Earth revolves around the sun at a distance of 150 million kilometer. Therefore, so sun is about 150 million kilometer away from us. Therefore, third statement is not correct. So option B is the answer. Question 35. Rancidity can be defined as oxidation of fats and oils that changes. Here, student, rancidification, it is the process of complete or incomplete oxidation or hydrolysis of fats and oils. So, rancidification, right? So, it is, rancidification is the process of complete or incomplete oxidation or hydrolysis of fats and oils when exposed to air, light, or moisture. So when exposed to air, light, moisture, or by bacterial action, right? Or by bacterial action. Bacterial action. So this results in unpleasant taste and odor of food, right? So specifically, it is the hydrolysis or autoxidation of fats into short chain aldehydes, ketones, and free fatty acids. So it is hydrolysis or autoxidation of fats into, when it is exposed to air, so there it becomes autoxidation. Oxidation means adding oxygen, right? Autoxidation of fats into short chain aldehydes, ketones, and free fatty acids. Which are objectionable in taste and odor. So when these processes occur in food, undesirable odors and flavors can result. Therefore, rancidity can be defined as oxidation of fats and oils that changes both the taste and smell of food. So option C is the answer. Question 36. The inexhaustible source of energy of stars is due to. So it is due to conversion of hydrogen to helium. Option A is the right answer because the energy released from the collapse of the gas into a star. So collapse of a gas into stars. In this process, energy is released, right? So this energy, you can consider it as h nu. So energy released from the collapse of the gas into a star causes the center of the star to become extremely hot. Center of the star becomes, in case of sun, so here center of the star is, yes, helium. Right? So the energy released, so in this is in the form of heat. Right? So this in turn causes the commencement of nuclear fusion. So for example, hydrogen plus hydrogen, it forms helium. Right? So this in turn causes the commencement of nuclear fusion. When two hydrogen atoms combine to form a helium atom, then that process is known as nuclear fusion reaction. Right? So it is fusion reaction. So inexhaustible source of energy of stars is due to conversion of hydrogen to helium. So here, when hydrogen atom combines with another hydrogen atom, helium is formed with the release of energy, h nu. H nu or energy. Right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 37. Weight of a cricket ball is. A cricket ball is a hard solid ball used to play cricket. So the weight of a cricket ball is 159.9 gram to 163 grams. So option A is the right answer. A cricket ball consists of a cork core wound with string. So it consists of a cork core wound with string. Right? Then a leather cover stitched on, and manufacture is regulated by cricket law at first class level. The trajectory of a cricket ball when bowled through movement in the air and off the ground is influenced by the action of the bowler and the condition of the ball and the pitch. While working on the cricket ball, to obtain optimal condition is a key role of the fielding side. Cricket balls are harder and heavier than baseballs. So for this question, option A is the right answer. 159.9 gram to 163 gram is weight of a cricket ball. Question 38. Which of the following rivers has been mentioned as Vitasta in Vedic literature? Here, Zeelam river has been mentioned as Vitasta in Vedic literature. Vedic name of Zeelam is Vitasta, right? So it's Vedic name of, right? Its Vedic name is Vitasta. Vitasta, right? So the Vitasta is referred as one of the crucial rivers by the holy scriptures, the Rig Veda. The Zeelam is the important waterway of the Kashmir Valley. The Zeelam River is a river in the northern Indian subcontinent. So Zeelam River in northern India, north part of India, right? So here the remaining options are Bias, Chenab and Ravi. Here the Vedic name of Bias is Vipas. Its Vedic name is Vipas, whereas Vedic name of Chenab is Askini. Of Ravi is Parushni. Parushni. Right? Whereas, so Vitasta is the Vedic name of river Zeelam. Option A is the right answer. Question 39. Who among the following won the women's singles title at the 82nd Senior National Table Tennis Championship 2021? Here, option B, Manika Bhatra won the women's singles title at the 82nd Senior National Table Tennis Championship, right? Manika Bhatra is an Indian table tennis player, right? As of November 2020, she is the top ranked female table tennis player in India. So as of November 2020, she is the top ranked female table tennis player in India and ranked 50th in the world. So 50th rank in the world as of March 2022. So March 2022 in the world, 50th rank in the world, right? She was awarded as the Major Dhyanchand Khel Ratna Award in 2020. So Major Dhyanchand Khel Ratna in 2020. Right? So option B is the right answer. Manika Bhatra. Question 40. Amjad Ali Khan is a famous exponent of. Here student Ustad Amjad Ali Khan is a famous exponent of Sarod. Option D. So Ustad Amjad Ali Khan Banghash was born on 9 October 1945. So he was born on 9 October 1945. He is an Indian classical sarod player, best known for his clear and fast akhara tans. He was born into a classical musical family and has performed internationally since 1960s. So performed internationally since 1960s. He was awarded India's second highest civilian award, Padma Vibhushan, in 2001. Padma Vibhushan in 2001. He first performed in the United States in 1963. So performed in United States in 1963. He was awarded 21st Rajiv Gandhi National Sadbhavana Award and he received Padma Shri in 1975. So Padma Shri in 1975, right? Padma Bhushan in 1991. In 1991 and Padma Bhushan in 2001, right? For this question, so option D is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 41. Which legendary classical dancer died recently in February 22nd, 2023? Here option B, Kanak Relay, right? A celebrated figure in the realm of classical dance passed away on February 22nd, 2023. So she known for her expertise in Mohiniyattam. She was honored with the first Guru Gopinath National Puraskaram by the government of Kerala. So she was known for Mohiniyattam. Mohiniyattam. And honored with the first Guru Gopinath National Puraskaram by the government of Kerala. At the age of 85, she breathed her last in Mumbai. So option B is the right answer. Question 42. With reference to educational institutes during colonial rule in India, consider the following pairs. Here are the institutions and their respective founders are given. That means we need to find the correct founder for which institution. Here option B, right? So option B, only the second pair is correct. So Calcutta Madrasa was founded by Warren Hastings. Here the question is which of the following pairs is or are correctly matched. So second pair is correctly matched. So we all know that from 1835. So from 1835, British started Lord Macaulay's education policy in India. The aim was to create a middle and intelligent class that will act as interpreters between masses and government and be loyal to them. It is also called downward filtration theory. Hence, the British started promoting the colleges to create an English class in taste and opinion. Following were these earliest colleges here. So the Sanskrit College at Banaras, right? Sanskrit College at Banaras was founded by Jonathan Duncan. Jonathan Duncan, right? In 1791. In 1791. Hence, pair 1 is incorrect. First pair is incorrect. Second pair is correct. So, Kolkata Madrasa was founded by Warren Hastings in 1781. Right? Hence, the second pair is correct. Whereas the third one, Fort William College, it was started by Marcus Wellesley. So, Marcus Wellesley, not Arthur Wellesley. So to train the Indians for the clerical administration posts. Hence, third pair is incorrect. Third pair is incorrect. Only the second pair is correct. Hence, option B is the right answer. Question 43. Arjuna Award is given for. Here the options are exceptional service in emergency, bravery on battlefield, outstanding performance in sports, exceptional social services. Option C is the right answer. Arjuna Award is given for outstanding performance in sports. So the Arjuna Award, officially known as Arjuna Awards for outstanding performance in sports and games, and it is the second highest sporting honor in India. So second highest sporting honor. Sporting honor in India. And the highest being the Khel Ratna Award. So highest is Khel Ratna. Khel Ratna Award. The award is named after Arjuna, one of the characters of the Sanskrit epic Mahabharata of ancient India. It is given to individuals for their exemplary and exceptional performance in various categories of sports. So option C is the right answer. Question 44. Which English officer proposed the Ryotwari system of revenue collection? Here, Alexander Reed, Thomas Munro, both 1 and 2, and William Bentinck. So here, option C, both Alexander Reed and Thomas Munro proposed Ryotwari system of revenue collection, right? So introduced by these two people, Alexander Reed and Thomas Munro. So here, Thomas Munro was governor of Madras in 1820. So he was the governor of Madras in 1820. However, this system was first executed by Captain Reed in the year 1792. So, Captain Reed in the year 1792 in the Baramahal region of Tamil Nadu. Right? It was introduced in the Madras, Bombay, along with some provinces of Coorg and Assam later on. In this system of land revenue, the cultivator or peasant was designated as the ryot or owner of the land, and they were conferred with all the ownership rights, that is, they could sell or mortgage the land to anyone. The tax collection under this system varied from 50 to 60%. So, tax collection varied from 50 to 60%, depending on whether the land is dry, wet, or irrigated land. The government was in charge of any free or barren land. The tax rate was fixed by the government and was the function of the rate of crop production. If the peasant was unable to pay the tax, the land was entitled to be confiscated by the government. So, option C is the right answer. Question 45. Dash is the most popular festival in Kerala. So option B. Onam is the most popular festival in Kerala. It is the harvest festival. Onam is the harvest festival that commemorates the annual visit of mythical King Mahabali. Mahabali is a king who is considered to have ruled ancient Kerala. Mahabali's kingdom signifies Kerala at its best. The 10-day celebrations of Onam start with Atham. So it starts with Atham and end with Tiruvonam. Each of the days from Atham to Tiruvonam marks a certain stage of Mahabali's journey to Kerala, creating Pookalams. So, creation of Pookalams. It's the most iconic tradition associated with Onam. So, creating Pookalams means made of flowers, right? So, for this question, Onam is the most popular festival in Kerala. Option B. Question 46. Gareth Bale announced his retirement on 9th January 2023. He is associated with which of the following sports? Basketball, football, hockey, and tennis. So, option B is the right answer. Gareth Bale announced his retirement from the professional football on 9th January 2023. Bale made his Wales debut in 2006. So, Wales debut in 2006 against Trinidad and Tobago. He has won Wales Player of the Year award 6 times. So, Wales Player of the Year. 6 times. Bale played a record 111 games for his country. And was a 5-time champion league winner with the Real Madrid. He captained Wales in their first European Championship in 2016. So, captain in 2016. So, Gareth Bale announces retirement, right? So, in 2023, right? And he was a professional football player. Option B is the right answer. Question 47. In which part the Article 44 of the Constitution of India is mentioned as the provision for the Uniform Civil Code for the citizens contained? Here in the Constitution of India, so in fourth part, the Article 44 is contained. So which is Uniform Civil Code, provision for the Uniform Civil Code, right? Option C is the right answer. So here in part 4, of Indian Constitution. So the important articles are Article 44, so which is provision for a uniform civil code. Article 44 is a part. Then Article 38, so that is Constitution of India, state to secure a social order for the promotion of the welfare of the people. And Article 39A, so which tells equal justice and free legal aid. There's Article 40, it contains Article 40, so organization of village panchayat. Article 41, right to work, to education, and to public assistance in certain cases. And Article 42, so it tells provision for just and human condition of work and maternity relief. And Article 43b tells a promotion of cooperative societies, right? Article 44, so uniform civil code for the citizen, so it is. Then comes Article 46. 46 tells promotion of educational and economic interests of scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other vehicle sections, and many more. Article 48, 48A, and 49. So these are the parts of, or the articles of Part 4 of Indian Constitution, right? Therefore, option C. Question 48. What is the unit of the physical quantity stress? Right? So Pascal is the unit of the physical quantity stress. Right? So SI unit of pressure or the stress. Right? Pressure or stress. Both are same. Pressure or stress. So SI unit is Pascal. 1 Pascal is equivalent to Newton per square meter. So 1 Pascal is equal to Newton per square meter, right? That means, so pressure is nothing but force by area. According to the formula, it is force by area, right? Therefore, 1 Pascal is equal to force SI unit is Newton, area SI unit is meter square. Therefore, 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton per meter square, right? Therefore, SI unit of stress or pressure, both are same, is Pascal. Whereas the remaining SI units, Newton second, it is not a standard unit of measure in physics. It's not standard SI unit, Newton second, right? However, it is a Newton times a second, right? So it is the unit of momentum in the international system. Unit of momentum in the international system. So it's derived from the base units of kilogram, meter, and second time. Whereas steradian is the SI unit of solid angle. Unit of solid angle. Whereas joule is the SI unit of energy, work, or amount of heat, right? So SI unit of energy, work, as well as amount of heat. For all three, the SI unit is joule, right? If for the given question, SI unit of stress is Pascal, option C. Question 49. The opening ceremony of the FIFA World Cup 2022 was held in which country in November 2022? So it was held in Qatar. Option A is the right answer. So it was held at Al Bayt Stadium. At Al Bayt Stadium. Al Khor in Qatar. So which was in Al Khor in Qatar. On 20th November, from 20th November 2022. Right? The first match was held between Qatar and Ecuador. The World Cup was from 21st November. So it was from 21st November 2022 to 18th December. 18th December 2022. 32 teams participated across 64 matches in the 22nd edition of the World Cup. So 32 teams competed across 64 matches. 64 matches. So FIFA World Cup 2022 was held in Qatar. Option A. Question 50. In India, who is the real executive head of the nation? So students, here the union executive consists of the president and the vice president and the council of ministers with the prime minister as the head. So we'll consider union executive, right? So it consists of the president of nation, president, then vice president, and the council of ministers. So the council of ministers headed by the prime minister, right? With the prime minister as the head to aid and advise the president, right? In India, there are two heads. So one is nominal head of the state, who is president. So president is nominal head of the state, right? Whereas one is real executive head. So who is prime minister, right? Real executive head of the state. So he is prime minister. So all real powers and executive decisions are made through him, made through the prime minister, and he is also head of the council of ministers. Therefore, for the given question, so in India, prime minister is the real executive head of the nation. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 51. If 17 women and 24 men can do a piece of work in 5 days and 12 women and 23 men can do it in 6 days, then which one of the following is correct? Here, according to the given options, we need to compare the efficiency of men and women, right? Here, students, we are using the formula or the concept of work is equal to efficiency into time, right? Efficiency into time. Work is equal to efficiency into time. Here it is given that 17 women and 24 men can do a piece of work in 5 days. So we'll consider work done by 17 women and 24 men is equal to work done by 12 women and 23 men in 6 days. Right? So same amount of work has been done by the respective number of men and women in respective number of days. Right? Therefore, we can consider work done by 17 women and 24 men. According to the formula, work is efficiency into time. So efficiency is nothing but 17 women plus 24 men, 24 can do a piece of work. So this is efficiency into number of days into 5 is equal to, so same amount of work has been done by 12 women and 23 men. So 12 women plus 23 men in how many days? In 6 days. So into 6, right? Simplified 17 into 5. So 85W plus 24 into 5. It is 120 is equal to 12 into 6. 72W plus 23 into 6. So it is 138 Simplify it, you will get. So 18 is equal to 13 women. So it is nothing but, so 18 efficiency of 18 men is equal to efficiency of 13 women, right? So 18 men is equal to 13 women means efficiency of 18 men is equal to efficiency of 13 women. So look at the options. So efficiency of 13 women is equal to efficiency of 18 men. So option A is the right answer. Question 52. If 4 by 9 is to x is equal to 2 by 3 is to 16 by 81, then the value of x. So here 4 by 9 is to x is equal to 2 by 3 is to 16 by 81. So in the sense, 4 by 9 is to x means whole divided by x is equal to 2 by 3 whole divided by 16 by 81. Right? So we can write 4 by 9x. LHS has 4 by 9x is equal to 2 by 3 into 16. So denominator of the denominator will go to the numerator part, right? So into 81, right? Into 81. Therefore, we can write 4 by 9x is equal to, so 3 into 27. Therefore, it is 54 by 16. Therefore, 9x can be written as, so 4 into 16 by 54. Right? So, which is equal to, so again we can simplify 4 into, not 4, 2 into 8, 2 into 27, right? So x is equal to 32 by 27 into 9. So which is 32 by, so 243, right? So 32 by 243 is the value of x. 32 by 243. Look at the options. Option D is the right answer. Question 53. In a race, Ashit and Varun started from the same point. The speed of Ashit is 60 km per hour and the speed of Varun is 40 km per hour. After the race, it was found that Ashit beat Varun by 10 minutes. What is the distance covered by them? So let us consider Ashit, speed of Ashit and distance covered by him and time taken by him. Here, Ashit is moving with the speed of 60 km per hour, right? 60 km per hour. And Varun is moving with the speed of 40 km per hour, right? So after the race, it was found that Ashit beat Varun by 10 minutes. So for example, if Varun took X minutes of time to complete D distance, then Ashit will take X minus 10 minutes of time, right? Because Ashit beat Varun by 10 minutes. So he takes 10 minutes less time compared to Varun, right? So we'll consider X minus 10 minutes is the time taken by Ashit and X minutes is time taken by Varun to cover some distance. So both of them have covered the same distance. Let D be the distance covered by them, right? So here we are using the concept of speed, which is equal to distance by time. Distance by time. Here the question is, what is the distance covered by them? We need to find the value of D, right? So let us consider the case of Ashit here, right? Ashit is moving with the speed of 60 km per hour. Here speed is distance by time. Therefore, 60 km per hour, 60 km per hour is equal to distance covered by him divided by x minus 10 divided by 10. Right? So here let us express speed in terms of kilometer per minute. Since the time is in terms of minute, here 60 kilometer per hour by hour means 60 minutes is equal to D by X minus 10. Right? Therefore, so 1 kilometer per minute. Right? So 1 is equal to D by X minus 10. So we can write X minus 10 is equal to D. Consider this as equation 1. Now consider the case of Varun. Varun is moving with the speed of 40 km per hour, which is equal to distance by time. So he covers the same distance in X minutes. Right? So 40 km per hour means divided by 60 minutes is equal to D by X. Right? Therefore, so 4 by 6, which is nothing but 2 by 3 is equal to D by X, or you can take it as 2x by 3 is equal to D. So we can equate equation 1 and 2, right? So 1 is equal to 2. Because both of them have covered the same distance, therefore x minus 10 is equal to 2x by 3. Therefore, x minus 2x by 3 is equal to 10, right? Therefore, x is equal to 30. So, since x is time, x is equal to 30 minutes, right? So, Varun took 30 minutes of time, whereas Ashik took 30 minus 10, which is 20 minutes of time. Here, the question is, what is the distance covered by them? So, we need to find the value of d. Therefore, equation 1 becomes, substitute the value of x in any of the equations. So equation 1 becomes x minus 10, which is 30 minus 10 is equal to d. This implies d is equal to 20, since d is distance in terms of kilometer. So distance covered by them is 20 kilometers. So option C is the right answer. Question 54. If 240-meter long train crosses 360-meter long tunnel in 30 seconds, what is speed of the train in kilometer per hour? So let us consider a train of length 240 meter, right? So length of the train is 240 meter. It crosses a tunnel of length 360 meter, right? So length of the tunnel is 360 meter. It crosses in 30 seconds, right? So here we need to find speed of the train. So speed formula is distance by time. We all know that. So it is distance covered by train by time. Time taken by it. Here, while crossing the tunnel, train has to cover its own length. Therefore, distance covered by train is 240 meter, its own length, plus length of the tunnel, 360 meter. So, distance covered by train divided by time taken by it, right? So 240 meter, its own length, plus length of the tunnel divided by time taken by it, 30 seconds, right? So which is 600 meter by 30 seconds. So it is 20 meter per second. So express it in terms of kilometer per hour, right? So 20 meter, 1 meter is 10 to the power of minus 3 kilometer per second divided by second. So 1 second is 1 by 3600 R, right? Or 1 by 60 into 60 R. So which is equal to, so 20 into, this 3600 will go to the numerator. So 3600. So into 10 to the power of minus 3 becomes divided by 10 to the power of 3, which is 1000. So 36 into 2, 72, 30, 72,000 by 1000. So which is 72. The unit is kilometer per hour, right? Therefore, speed of the train is 72 kilometer per hour, right? So while crossing the tunnel, it has to cover its own length, also the length of the tunnel. Therefore, the total distance covered by the train is 600 meter, right? Divided by 30 seconds is time taken by it. Therefore, the speed of the train in terms of kilometer per hour is 72 kilometer per hour, right? Option C is the right answer. Question 55. In a triangle PQR, SR is equal to 5 meter, QR is equal to 8 meter, and QS is equal to 6 meter, and angle QPR is equal to angle SQR. Then find the value of PQ is to PR, right? So before going to find the ratio, right, PQ is to PR, we need to prove the similarity or the two triangles are similar, right? So by considering the given figure, right? So in the given figure, consider triangle PQR and SQR, the small triangle, and the whole triangle PQR, right? So in triangle PQR and triangle SQR, right? So given that angle QPR, this angle P is equal to angle SQR in triangle SQR, right? So a pair of angles, right? So here angle PRQ, this whole angle R in triangle PQR is equal to angle R in triangle SQR. So the reason is common angle between two triangles. Here the reason is given already, right? and QR. So in triangle PQR, QR is a side, is equal to QR is one of the sides of triangle SQR also. Therefore, QR is common side between the two triangles. Common side. Right? Two angles are equal and side is equal. Therefore, by AA similarity, angle similarity, two angles are equal, right? Therefore, obviously the third angle will be equal, right? So therefore, by angle similarity, triangle. So triangle will start from angle P here. So in PQR will start from angle P. So triangle PQR start from P is similar to, since angle P is equal to angle SQR, this angle. So we'll start from Q here in triangle SQR. So triangle QSR. So we have to write according to the order, right? So PQR is similar to triangle QSR, right? So if two triangles are similar, ratio of the corresponding sides and angles are equal, right? So here we'll consider the ratio of their corresponding sides. Here we'll start from common angles, right? Common angle which is R here, right? Its opposite side is PQ in triangle PQR and its opposite side is SQ in triangle SQR, right? Therefore, PQ by SQ corresponding sides. These two are corresponding sides. Ratio of their corresponding sides are equal. Now consider angle P. Its opposite side is QR. Right? Angle P is equal to SQR. So side opposite to SQR is SR. Right? QR by SR is equal to. So the remaining side in PQR is PQ. Right? Not PQ, it is PR. PR. And in SQR, the remaining side is SQR, the remaining side is QR, PR by QR. So write their measures, which is already given. PQ, we need to find by SQ is given 6 meter is equal to QR, which is 8 meter by SR is 5 meter given is equal to PR, which we need to find by QR is 8 meter. Right? Now take first and the third ratios, right? Therefore, PQ by 6 is equal to PR by 8. So we need the ratio between PQ and PR, right? PQ by PR is equal to 6 by 8, right? Therefore, PQ is to PR is equal to 3 is to 4. 6 is to 8 means 3 is to 4. Right? Therefore, the answer is 3 is to 4, option A. Question 56. If sine theta plus cos theta whole divided by sine theta minus cos theta is equal to 5, where theta lies between 0 and pi by 2 and theta is not equal to pi by 4, which is not equal to 45 degree, right? Then what is the value of 2 sine theta plus 3 cos theta whole divided by 3 sine theta minus 2 cos theta, right? So let us consider what is given here, right? So sine theta plus cos theta, sine theta plus cos theta whole divided by sine theta minus cos theta is equal to 5, right? So let us rearrange this. Sine theta plus cos theta is equal to 5 times sine theta minus cos theta, which is 5 sine theta minus 5 cos theta. Therefore, we can write, so 5 sine theta minus sine theta is 4 sine theta, right? And cos theta plus 5 cos theta is 6 cos theta is equal to 4 sine theta. Therefore, we can write cos theta as 4 by 6, which is 2 by 3 sine theta. And sine theta as 6 by 4, which is 3 by 2 cos theta. Right? So, that means cos theta is 2 times a value. So, right? So 2 times sine theta by 3. So we'll consider this as 2k. K is certain value, right? So multiple of 2 here. So 2 times k, and we'll write sine theta as 3 times 3 into a value. Let it be again k, cos theta by 2, right? Therefore, we need to find this value. Therefore 2 sine theta plus 3 cos theta. 3 cos theta whole divided by 3 sine theta. The denominator part 3 sine theta minus 2 cos theta is equal to. So substitute the value of sine theta and cos theta. Right? Here sine theta, according to our assumption, it is 3 times a value. So it is k. So 2 into 3k plus 3 into cos theta is 2k. Whole divided by 3 times sine theta is again 3k. Right? Minus 2 times cos theta is 2k. So 6k plus 6k divided by 9k minus 4k. So it is 12k divided by 5k. So k and k will get cancelled. Therefore, 12 by 5 is the answer, right? So the value of 2 sine theta plus 3 cos theta whole divided by 3 sine theta minus 2 cos theta is equal to 12 by 5. Look at the options. Option C is the right answer. Question 57. Find the effective discount for the scheme buy 5 get 3 free, right? Here the simplest method is, so out of 8 articles, so buy 5 get 3 free means there are 8 articles. So you are going to get 3 articles for free, right? So here the discount percentage is, so the discount is 3 articles. 3 articles for discount. Therefore discount percentage is out of 8 articles, 3 articles are for free, therefore for 100, right? So 300 by 8, so 8 into 324, 8 into 756 point, yes, 37.5% is discount percentage. So this is the simplest method. Here, in case of buy 5, get 3 free, which means there are totally 8 articles. In that, 3 articles are for free, therefore for 100. Right? So you will get 37.5 percentage, right? That means 37.5 articles are for free, right? This is for 100. So that is the meaning of discount percentage or effective discount. Therefore, option B is the right answer. So if you go theoretically, right? So theoretically, here market price. So if you consider market price, so let total number of articles be market price, right? So I'm taking 8 as market price. In that, selling price will be 5. So I'm selling only 5 articles, right? So selling price will be 5 and I'm giving 3 articles for free, right? Here the discount is, according to the concept, according to the formula, discount is market price minus selling price. Right? In case of discount, market price will be greater than selling price, right? Therefore, it is 8 minus 5, which is 3. Therefore, discount percentage or effective discount, both are same, right? So, which means out of market price, some amount, right? There will be some discount. Therefore, for 100 rupees market price, right? So, here out of 8 articles, 3 articles for free. Therefore, for 100, which is equal to 37.5 percentage. Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 58. What number should be added to 2,31,228 to make it exactly divisible by 33? Right? So here it depends on the remainder when you divide the given number by 33. It depends on that. So let us consider the given number 2,31,228 divided by 33. Right? So 33 into 7 we can try. So it is 231. So 0 is the remainder. So borrow 2. It is not divisible by 33. Again 2 not divisible by 33. We'll take 8. So we'll try 6. Right? So 18, so 198. Here 30 is the remainder, right? So 33 is greater than 30. Therefore, if the number should be divisible by 33, we need to add 3 so that the remainder becomes 33, right? So it is easily divisible. Therefore, the quotient becomes 7007 if 3 more numbers are added, right? Therefore, so the divisibility of a number depends on the remainder here, right? Therefore, here the remainder is 30. Therefore, 3 should be added to given number. So then only it can easily be divisible by 33, right? So the number to be added is 3. The number to be added is 3. So if 3 is added, the number becomes 231,231, right? So the quotient becomes, when it is divided by 33, the quotient becomes 7007, right? Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 59. What is the value of a plus b plus 2c into a square plus b square plus 4c square minus ab minus 2bc minus 2ca? Here, students, we know the formula of x plus y plus z into x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx is always x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz. This is the standard formula. So apply the same formula here. Here x is a, right? So we can relate this formula to the given question, given expression. X is equal to a here and y is equal to b and z is equal to 2c, right? Therefore, the given expression becomes, right? So, and the next part of the expression is in the form of x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx, right? Therefore, it is equal to x cube, the RHS part. X cube is a cube plus y cube plus b cube plus z cube is 2c cube, right? 2c the whole cube minus 3xyz. 3x is a, y is b, right? Z is 2c. Simplify it. A cube plus b cube plus 2c cube is 8c cube minus 6abc is the answer, right? So only thing is we need to apply this formula, right? Which I have written here, x plus y plus z into the second expression is equal to x cube plus y cube plus z cube into, not into, minus 3xyz, right? Therefore, so a cube plus b cube plus 8c cube minus 6abc. Option D is the right answer. Question 60. The list price of coconut oil is 15% more than its cost price. At what percent less should it be sold for no profit and no loss? So before going to the list price and the profit percentage, so let us come to the last concept, which is no profit and no loss. So whenever there is a selling price which is equal to cost price, right? If the selling price of an article is equal to cost price, there will be no profit or no loss. There will not be any profit or loss, right? So keeping this in our mind, let us go to the solution. So let us consider cost price of coconut oil be X rupees, right? So let cost price of coconut oil be X rupees. It is given that list price is 15% more than cost price. Here you can consider list price as market price as well, right? So market price of coconut oil is 15% more than, that means cost price plus 15% of cost price, right? So here, according to our assumption, X rupees is the cost price plus 15% of cost price. So which is 115x by 100. So will be the market price or list price, right? So again, you can simplify 23 by 20x is market price of coconut oil, right? Here the question is, at what percentage less should it be sold for no profit or no loss? So just imagine an article is sold for, or market price of an article is 23x by 20 and its cost price is x rupees, right? So if there is a profit here, market, just imagine market price is more than cost price, so that there is a profit percentage or profit. So just take profit percentage of coconut oil. If there is a profit, in order to get no profit, we need to subtract that profit percentage on market price from market price. So I'll repeat once again. So here market price is 23x by 20. Right? So in order to get no profit, here cost price should be equal to selling price, right? So we have to take cost price as x rupees here, right? So market price minus some value should be equal to cost price. So what is this minus? What value we need to subtract here? The profit percentage. Right? In the previous case, when the market price was 23x by 20, so we have some profit percentage here. So if you subtract it profit percentage, so then you will get the cost price, which is equal to selling price. So market price minus profit percentage on market price. Right? Profit percentage on the same value, 23x by 20, should be equal to x. Then only there will not be any profit or loss. Right? This we are going to prove here. Right? So for that, we need profit percentage first. So profit percentage when the market price is 23x by 20 and the cost price is x rupees. Right? So here profit percentage is, so directly you can go for the concept. So when 23 by 20 x is the market price, so the profit was 23 by 20 x minus x was the cost price. Therefore, for 100, right? So it's a general concept. So here you can take 3x, right? 3x by 20. Here 20 and 20 will get cancelled by 23x into 100, right? So you'll have 300 by 23 as profit percentage. You can still simplify or leave as it is. 300 by 20, so you can consider it as 13 integer 1 by 23 percentage is the profit percentage when market price is so and so and cost price is so and so, which is x rupees. Here the question is, at what percentage less should it be sold? So at 13 integer 1 by 23% less, the article should be sold, or coconut oil should be sold for no profit and no loss, right? So for verification, you can consider this concept which I have explained just now. So market price minus, if you subtract the profit percentage, so profit percentage of market price should be equal to x, right? Here market price is 23 x by 20 minus profit percentage is, directly you can consider 300 by 23 or 13 integer 1 by 23. Both are same. Of market price means 23 by 20 x, right? So should be equal to x, right? Let us verify whether LHS is equal to RHS, right? So you can cancel 23 and 23 and 1 0. So 30, or you can consider 23x by 20 common, right? Right? So 23x by 20. Here you will have, so here it is percentage, therefore should be divided by 100, right? So 2300 minus 300, right? 2300 minus 300 divided by 2300 should be equal to x. So consider LHS part. LHS part, here 23x by 20 into 2000 by 2300. Easily you can Simplify, 2 zeros you can cancel, one more 0, 23 and 23, 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Therefore, LHS is equal to RHS. So here, selling price is equal to cost price. Only when if you subtract profit percentage on market price from market price, right? So only when you subtract the profit percentage, then only the selling price will be equal to cost price, so that there will not be any profit or loss. Here the question is, at what percentage less should it be sold? At 13 integer 1 by 23 percentage less it should be sold. So percentage on market price, right? Less it should be sold, so that there will not be any loss or profit. Option D is the right answer. Question 61. When an item is sold in 442 rupees, it is a loss of 15%. Find the cost value of that item. Here, let us assume cost price of the item be X rupees, right? Before that, let us consider the formula of loss percentage. We all know that if cost price of an article is greater than selling price, there will be a loss. Therefore, loss percentage is cost price minus selling price over the cost price into 100, right? Here, cost price is greater than selling price, hence there is a loss, right? Hence, loss percentage is into 100, right? Therefore, let us rearrange this formula. So, we'll take cost price by cost price, it's 1 minus selling price by cost price, right? Into 100 gives loss percentage. Substitute the values here. So, here loss percentage is 15, right? Is equal to 15% is equal to 1 minus selling price is already given 442 rupees, right? By cost price. So, let us assume cost price be X rupees. Cost price of the item be X rupees. We'll take it as X rupees into 100, right? Therefore, so we'll take 15 by 100. We'll take this 100 to LHS part is equal to 1 minus 442 by X. Therefore, we can take 442X to the LHS part is equal to 1 minus 15 by 100, which is nothing but 85 by 100, right? Therefore, X is equal to 442 into 100 by 85, right? 442 into 100 by 85. So, we'll get it as 520. 520 rupees is the value of X. According to our assumption, cost price of the item is X rupees. So, which is 520 rupees, right? Therefore, option B is the right answer. Question 62. The printed price of a TV set is 14,500. It is sold for 10,000 rupees with 2 consecutive discounts. If the first discount is 10%, then what is the second discount? Here, 2 discounts have been given on a TV set, right? And the printed price is given. So, you can consider this printed price as market price as well, right? So, market price of TV set is 14,500 rupees. Right? So, first discount of 10% has been given on market price, right? That means, so to sell that TV set, a discount of 10% has been given, right? Again, a discount, second discount has been given on the second market price, which is nothing but the first selling price, right? So, we'll take one by one. So, after giving second discount, the TV was sold for 10,000 rupees. Right? So, let us go one by one. Here, the discount 1. First discount. Yes, first discount is 10%. So, when 10% of discount is given, the selling price becomes, therefore, selling price of TV. It becomes, so by the formula selling price based on discount, it is market price into 1 minus discount percentage. 1 minus discount percentage. Let us find the selling price after giving first discount. Here the market price is 14,500 rupees. 1 minus 10% of discount, which is nothing but 10 by 100. Right? So, you will get 145 here. 14,500 by 100 gives 145 into 90. Right? So selling price after giving first discount, or you can consider it as selling price 1, SP1 becomes 145 into 90, which is 13,050 rupees will be the first selling price. Again, a discount, second discount has been given, right? Discount 2 or the second discount be D2, right? By the formula selling price. So after giving second discount, therefore selling price 2 is equal to, by the formula it is marked price into 1 minus discount 2. Right? Second discount. Here the selling price 1 will be the marked price for second discount. Right? Second discount has been given on the first selling price. Right? Because consecutive two discounts have been given. So this is 13,050 rupees into 1 minus second discount. We'll consider it as D2 by 100. Is the selling price. So here it is given that after giving two successive or two consecutive discounts, so the TV set was sold for 10,000 rupees. Therefore, selling price 2 is equal to 10,000 rupees. Right? So just simplify it, you will get the value of D2, which is second discount. Right? Therefore, 1 minus D2 by 100 is equal to, so 10,000 by 13,050. Therefore, D2 by 100 is equal to 1 minus 10,000 by 13,050, which is equal to 3,050 by 13,050. Right? Therefore, D2 is equal to 3,050 into 100 by 13,050. Simplify it, can cancel 1 0 here. Right? So 30,500 by 1,305. So simplify it, 30,500. So 30,500 divided by 1,305. So you will get 23.3716 as second discount. Right? 23.3716. So here the question is, what is the second discount? So 23.37, option A. Right? So come down, 23.3716. So option A is the right answer. Right? So two consecutive discounts have been given. First discount D1 is 10% and the second discount D2 is 23.37%. Right? And finally, the TV set was sold for 10,000 rupees. It was sold for 10,000 rupees. Right? Option A is the right answer. Question 63. If x plus 1 by x is equal to 6, then find the value of 3x divided by 2x square minus 5x plus 2. So let us consider this expression 3x by 2x square minus 5x plus 2. So in the numerator, we'll take 3. Right? We'll take this x in the denominator. So this x will go to the denominator of the denominator. So denominator becomes 2x square minus 5x plus 2 whole divided by x. Right? Therefore, 3 divided by. So we'll take x here. 2x square by x is 2x. Minus 5x by x is 5. Plus 2 by x. Right? So now we'll consider numerator as it is 3 divided by. First, let us consider minus 5 plus. We'll take 2x plus 2 by x. In that, we'll take 2 as common into x plus 1 by x. Right? Which is equal to 3 by minus 5 plus 2 into. It is given that x plus 1 by x is equal to 6. Substitute this value. 2 into 6. Which is equal to 3 by minus 5 plus 12. Right? Which is equal to 3 by 7 is the final answer. right? So look at the options. Option B is the right answer. Question 64. 6 men or 2 women or 4 boys can finish a work in 77 days. How many days will 1 man, 1 woman and 1 boy together take to finish the same work? Here students, it is given that 6 men can do a certain amount of work in 77 days and the same amount of work will be done by 2 women. Therefore, we can say 6 men, here M stands for men, right? 6 men is equal to 2 women, which means efficiency of 6 men is equal to efficiency of 2 women, right? Therefore, we can say 1 woman, efficiency of 1 woman is equal to 6 by 2 men. That means 3 men. Efficiency of 1 woman is equal to efficiency of 3 men. Consider this as 1. And it is given that 4 boys can finish same amount of work in 77 days. So that means 4 boys are nothing but 6 men. That means efficiency of 4 boys is equal to efficiency of 6 men. Therefore, 1 boy is equivalent to 6 by 4 men, or 1 boy is equal to 3 by 2 men. Right? Consider this as equation 2. Right? So the same amount, here the question is, in how many days 1 man, 1 woman and 1 boy together will take to finish the same work, right? Therefore, considering first and second part, here we'll consider the case of men. So 6 men can finish some amount of work in 77 days. Here students, we are using the concept of work, which is equal to efficiency into time. Efficiency into time. Here efficiency is nothing but efficiency of men, women or boys here. In first case, 6 men into number of days taken by them, it is 77 days, is nothing but amount of work done by them, right? So work done in first case is equal to work done in second case. So work done in first case is either by 6 men or 2 women, and one more case is 4 boys, by 4 boys. Any case you can consider. So it is better to take number of men, right? Then the amount of work in 77 days is equal to number of 1 man. So 1 man plus 1 woman plus 1 boy, right, will complete the same amount of work in how many days? The question is how many days? So let D2 be the number of days taken by 1 man, 1 woman and 1 boy, right? So we can equate work done because they are going to do the same amount of work. So here 6 men, 6m into 77 is equal to 1 man plus 1 woman is equivalent to 3 times 3 number of men, right? So we'll consider it as 3m plus 1 boy. So by equation 2, 1 boy is equal to 3 by 2 men. So 3 by 2 into man into D2. Simplify it. So 4 men plus 3 by 2 m is into D2. It is 11m by 2 into D2, right? 11m by 2 into D2 is equal to 6m into 77. Therefore, D2 is equal to 6m into 77 into 2 whole divided by 11 into m. So m and m will get cancelled. 11 into 7 is 77. So 42 into 2, 84. Right? So 84 is number of days taken by 1 man, 1 woman and 1 boy, right, to complete the same amount of work. So therefore option C, 84 days. They'll take 84 days to complete same amount of work. Question 65. Study the given table carefully to answer the questions that follows. The following table given the information about the populations of 5 different cities in the year 2020. So 5 different cities have been given, PQRST, and their populations and percentage of men and women and percentage of children, right, are given. So here the question is the number of women in city T forms approximately what percentage of number of men in city P? So we'll consider number of women in city T. So in city T, right? So women are, the percentage of women are given, right? There are 45 percentage of women, 45 percentage of total population. Therefore, number of women in city T is 45 percentage of 46,200, which is the total population, right? So you will get 45 into 462 is the total number of women in city T. Whereas total number of men in city P. So in city P, so number of men are, so look at the percentage. So percentage of men is equal to 45%. So 45 percentage of total population. So 46,800 is total population. Therefore, 45 into 468 is number of men in city P. Here the question is number of women in city T is what percentage of number of men in city P. Therefore, required percentage is number of women in city T, which is 45 into 462 is what percentage, means into 100 of, means divided by, of number of men in city P, 45 into 468, right? So you can cancel 45 and 45. So only thing is you have to, so find the value of 462 divided by 468. You will get 0.98717, right? So on into 100. So which is equal to 98.717, right? So look at the options. 98.72 is there in option D, approximate value. So we can round off. So 98.72 percentage is the percentage of women, right? Number of women in city T. So compared to number of men in city P. So option D is the right answer. So students, if you want to practice such type of questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 66. In the figure, in the given figure, triangle ACB. So the big triangle ACB is similar to APQ. So the small triangle, right? So two triangles are similar here in the given figure. So if BC is 8 centimeter, PQ is 4 centimeter, and BA is 6.5 and AP is 2.8 centimeter. Find CA and AQ. Here, students, we are using the concept of similarity between two triangles. If two triangles are similar, so then the ratio of their corresponding sides are equal, right? So, for example, here we'll consider triangle ACB and triangle APQ. Right? So in this two triangles, so since two triangles are similar, so we'll consider the ratio of their corresponding sides. So here we are considering base BC in triangle ACB, BC by base of the next triangle APQ. So base is PQ here. BC by PQ. These two are corresponding sides, right? Since A is a common angle between ACB and APQ, the angle A is common angle. So its opposite sides are BC and PQ respectively, and their ratio is BC by PQ is equal to, right? Is equal to, so other side of triangle ACB is AB, right? So corresponding side of triangle APQ is AQ. AB by AQ is equal to, so the remaining side of ABC is AC by corresponding side, right, of APQ is AP, right? Therefore, it is given that BC is 8 centimeters. Substitute the values. 8 by PQ is already given. 8 by 4 is equal to AB by AQ. So what is AB? AB is 6.5. By AQ, we need to find is equal to AC by AP. AC is, what is AC? Is it given already? AC is not given, which we need to find. AC or CA by AP is given, which is 2.8. So, we can equate the second part, 6.5 by AQ is equal to 8 by 4, which is nothing but 2, right? Therefore, AQ is 6.5 by 2, which is 3.25, is AQ, right? So, whereas AC, equate this AC by 2.8 to 8 by 4, right? So, AC by 2. Is it 2.8? Yes. 2.8 is equal to 8 by 4, which is 2. Therefore, AC is 2.8 into 2 is 5.6. So, the units are centimeters, right? Therefore, so the question is find CA and AQ. CA is 5.6, right? 5.6. AQ is 3.25, right? 5.6 and 3.25 centimeters. Option D is the right answer. Question 67. If x is equal to 7, y is equal to 2, then find the value of x cube minus y cube whole divided by x square minus y square minus 3xy whole divided by x plus y. So it's very easy question. Directly we have to substitute the value of x and y, right? So the expression becomes x cube is 7 cube minus y cube is 2 cube divided by x square is 7 square minus y square is 2 square minus 3 into x is 7, y is 2 divided by x plus y is 7 plus 2 is equal to 7 cube is 7 into 7 into 7, which is 343 minus 2 cube is 8 by 7 square is 49 minus 4 minus, so 7 into 2, 14 into 3, so 42 by 9, right? So 343 minus 8 is 335, right? So divided by 45 minus 42 by 9. So here 45 is the LCM. So numerator becomes 335 minus. So 9 into 5 is 45. Therefore 42 into 5, which is 210. 335 minus 210. So which is 125, right? By 45. So both the numbers are divisible by 5. So 5 into 25 is 125 and 5 into 9. Therefore, the final answer is 25 by 9. So option A is the right answer. Question 68. Find the diameter of a square whose surface area is 154 centimeters square. Here students, we all know that surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square, right? So using this formula, surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square. Here surface area is given, which is 154 is equal to 4 into. So take pi as 22 by 7 into r square. Here we need to find the diameter. For that we need radius. Here r stands for radius, right? So twice the radius gives diameter of the sphere, right? Let us find the radius. So r square is 154 into 7 divided by 4 into 22, right? So 22 into 7 is 154, right? So 7 into 7, 49 by 4 is r square. Therefore, radius is root of 49 by 4 is 7 by 2 is radius of the sphere, right? So the unit is centimeter. Therefore, diameter. So what is diameter? So diameter is twice the radius, 2 times r. So it is 2 times 7 by 2 is equal to 7 centimeter is diameter of the sphere, right? So look at the options. Option B is the right answer. Question 69. If x is the fourth proportional of the three numbers 48, 72 and 108, then what is the value of x? So consider three numbers given. Here we'll consider A as 48, B as 72 and C as 108. right? So the meaning is A is to B is to C is to D. So here D is X. So here X is the fourth proportional of 48, 72 and 108, right? So since 48, 72 is to 108, these three numbers are in certain proportion, right? So is to value of X, right? Here we need to find value of X. So by considering three numbers as first, second and third proportions, right? So first proportional, so let it be A is equal to 48, right? So second proportional is equal to B is equal to 72 and the third proportional, so let it be C is equal to 108. Therefore, so if three proportionals are given, so then fourth proportional, so you can consider it as D or X, right? So here X is given, X is equal to, so the formula says B into C by A. Here A, B, C are the three proportionals, right? B and C are 72 and 108 respectively. Divided by A is 48. Simplify it, you will get the answer, right? So 12 into 4, 12 into 6, right? So 4 into 27. Right? So 27 into 6 gives. So 42. So 162 is the fourth proportional. Right? 162 is the answer. Look at the options. So option D is the right answer. Question 70. There are two concentric circles with center O and radii 5 centimeter and 3 centimeter. PA and PB are the tangents to the circle from an external point P. If PA is 12 centimeter, then the length PB is. So let us join O and A. Students, here OA is radius of the big circle, right? So and join O and P, right? And join OB also, right? So now consider triangle OAP, right? So in triangle OAP, right? Here AP is tangent to the big circle, right? AP is tangent. So tangent makes a right angle with the radius of the circle. We all know that, right? So in triangle OAB, angle OAP, not OAB, it is OAP. So angle OAP is equal to 90 degree. The reason is, so tangent makes right angle with the radius of the circle, right? Therefore, so OAP is a right angle triangle. We can apply Pythagoras theorem here, right? So square of the diagonal, which is OP square is equal to OA square plus AP square, right? So is OA given here? So OA is radius of the big circle, so which is 5 centimeter, right? So 5 square is plus AP. So AP is tangent, which is already given. So PA is 12 centimeter. So we can write it as 12 centimeter square. So OP square is equal to 5 square is 25, 12 square is 124, which is 169. Therefore, OP is root of 169 is 13 centimeter, right? 13 centimeter is OP, right? We need PB. For that, consider triangle OPB. So in triangle OPB, so OPB is also a right angle triangle because PB is tangent to the smaller circle. It makes a right angle with the radius, right? So angle OBP is 90 degree. So again, the same reason, tangent makes right angle. Tangent makes a right angle with the radius. Right? So at the point of contact, it makes a right angle with the radius of the circle. Therefore, we can apply again Pythagoras theorem. So OP square. So square of the hypotenuse is equal to OB square plus PB square. Right? So just now we had calculated OP, which is 13 centimeter. So substitute this 13 square is equal to, is OB already given? OB is radius of the smaller circle, which is 3 centimeter, which is given. So OB square is 3 square plus PB square, right? Therefore, PB square is 13 square minus 3 square. So 169 minus 3 square is 9, which is 160. Therefore, PB is root of 160, right? Root 160, we can write it as 16 into 10, where root of 16 is 4 into root 10 is the value of PB. 4 root 10 is the final answer. So option B is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 71. If sine A plus B is equal to 1 and cos A minus B is root 3 by 2 and A plus B is less than or equal to 90 degree and A is greater than B, then the value of the given expression 5 sine square B plus 4 tan square A whole divided by 2 sine B cos A is equal to. So consider sine A plus B is equal to 1. Right, sine A plus B is equal to 1, which means A plus B is equal to 90 degree because sine 90 is always 1, right? So we'll write the reason here, sine 90 degree is equal to 1. And also it is given that cos A minus B is root 3 by 2. So cos 30 degrees root 3 by 2. Therefore, we can write A minus B as 30 degree, right? So we'll consider these two as equation 1 and 2. So we'll add equation 1 and 2, right? So it becomes 2A. Here plus B minus B will get cancelled. 2A will be equal to 120 degree. Therefore, value of A becomes 120 by 2, which is 60, right? Therefore, B is equal to, substitute the value of A in any of the equations 1 or 2. So B is equal to 90 minus A, which is 90 minus 60 is equal to 30 degree, right? So A is 60 degree, B is 30 degree, right? Now consider the expression, right? So 5 sine square B. So we'll consider 5 sine square B plus 4 tan square A whole divided by 2 sine B cos A. Sine B cos A, right? Here sine square B. So B is 30 degree. So we'll consider sine B, which is sine 30 degree. So sine of 30 degree is always 1 by 2. So we can write sine square B as 1 by 2 the whole square, right? Because sine B is 1 by 2 plus 4 tan square A. So what is tan A? Tan is always sine by cos, right? Sine A by cos A. Tan A is sine A by cos A. So A is 60 degree. So which is sine 60 by cos 60. What is sine 60? So sine 60 is equal to root 3 by 2, right? So sine 60 is root 3 by 2 by cos 60. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Therefore, tan A is root 3. Therefore, tan square A becomes root 3 the whole square, right? So, tan square 60 is root 3 the whole square whole divided by 2 times sine B. So, what is B? B is 30 degree, right? So, sine 30. So, what is the value of sine 30? It is 1 by 2. Therefore, sine B can be written as 1 by 2 into cos A. So, cosine of angle A is 60 degree. So cos 60 is always 1 by 2, right? Cos 60 and sine 30 are same. Therefore, so into 1 by 2. Therefore, we can write 5 by 4 plus 4 into root 3 the whole square is 4 into 3, which is 12 by 1 by 2, right? So we'll take 4 as LCM. So 5 plus 48. So whole divided by 1 by 2. So 53 by 4 into 2, it becomes 106 by 4. So 4 into 2, 4 into 6, right? So 26 integer 2 by 4 is the answer. Or still we can simplify 26 integer 1 by 2 is the final answer. So value of the given expression is 26 integer 1 by 2. Option A is the right answer. Question 72. If A is 20% of C and B is 25% of C, then what percent is A of B? So here students, A is equal to, A is 20% of C, right? And B is 25% of C. So here the question is, then what percent is A of B? That means we need to express A as some percentage of B, right? Here A is some percentage of C, B is some percentage of C. Here we need to relate A and B. That means we need to express A as some percentage of B, right? So for that, so let us consider B, right? So B is equal to 25% of C, means 25 by 100 into C. So B is 1 by 4C, or we'll express C as 4 times B, right? Substitute this value of C here, right? So in place of C, we are writing 4B, right? Because C is 4B. So A is equal to 20% of 4B, or 20 by 100 into 4 into B. So which is 80 by 100B. Therefore, A is 80 by 100 means 80% of B, right? Therefore, the answer. So what percent of A, what percent is A of B? So A is 80% of B, hence option B. Question 73. The bar graph shows 4 different toys, bicycle, train, car and bus manufactured by ABC Private Limited Company in 3 consecutive years. Here students, in the given graph, so along x-axis 4 different toys are given, and along y-axis the number of toys manufactured in 3 different years are given, right? Here the white shaded part represents toys manufactured in 2016. So the blank part shows toys manufactured in 2017, and black and white part shows toys manufactured in 2018. Here the question is, what is the ratio between the sum of cars and trains manufactured in 2017 and 18 to the total number of buses manufactured in 2016, 17 and 18 together? So for that, let us consider total number of cars and trains manufactured in 17 and 2018, right? So we'll consider, so total cars and trains manufactured in 2017 and 18, right? In 2 years, right? So cars, so we'll consider cars, number of cars in 2017 means blank portion. So 1600 cars manufactured in 2017, whereas in 2018, this black and white portion, so 2600 cars manufactured in 2018, right? So number of trains manufactured. So trains mean here, right? So in 2017, 1800 trains manufactured, whereas in 18, so this black and white part, 2000 trains manufactured, right? So total cars and trains manufactured in these 2 years is equal to, so 1600, 2600, which is 4200. So 5000 plus 1 is 6000. So plus 2000 is 8000. Totally it is 8000. Whereas total number of buses, total buses manufactured, right? Manufactured in all 3 years. So in 2016, 17 and 18 together. 18 together. So totally, total number of buses, 2000 buses in 2016 and 1600 buses, 1600 buses in 2017 and 3000 buses in 2018. So together it is 6,600 buses, right? Manufactured in all 3 years together. So here the question is ratio between these two numbers, right? So required ratio is, so total cars and bus trains manufactured in 2 years. So 2017 and 18, 8, which is 8,000 is to total number of buses manufactured, 6,600. So which is nothing but, so 80 is to 66, right? So you can directly divide. So 80 by 66, both numbers are divisible by 2. So 2 into 40, 2 into 33. So the ratio is 40 is to 33 is the required ratio, right? So total number of cars and trains in 2017 and 18 to total number of buses, right? Option D is the right answer. Question 74. During a journey of 120 km, Rahi drives first 60 km at the speed of 60 km per hour. Next 30 km at 60 km per hour and the remaining 30 km at the speed of 30 km per hour. Determine the average speed. Here students, average speed formula is, since speed is distance by time, average speed is total distance by total time. So total distance traveled by total time taken. Total time taken, right? So during the journey, right? So Rahi drives at the speed of 60 km per hour. 60 km per hour, right? And Rahi covers 60 km distance. With this speed, she covers 60 km distance, right? So in the next part of the journey, Rahi covers 30 km with the speed of 60 km per hour. With the same speed, Rahi covers 30 km distance. In the last part of the journey, so that means in the remaining 30 km, so Rahi moves with the speed of, drives with the speed of 30 km per hour. Half the speed, right? So determine the average speed. So here the total distance is already known. So during the journey of 120 km, here the total distance is 120 km. So what is the total time taken? Here time taken by Rahi in each part of the journey. In first part of the journey, so time. So since speed is distance by time, right? So time is distance by speed, d by speed, right? In first part of the journey, distance is 60 kilometers, speed is also 60 kilometer per hour. So time is 1 hour. So Rahi takes 1 hour to cover 60 kilometers distance. In the next part of the journey, second part of the journey, so distance by speed, which is 30 by 60. So Rahi takes half an hour to cover 30 kilometer. Whereas in the third part of the journey, time taken by Rahi is distance by speed, which is 30 by 30. So again, Rahi takes 1 hour. Here the total time is 1 hour plus 1 hour plus half an hour. So which is 2.5 hours. So 120 by 5 by 2, right? So 120 into 2 by 5, which is 5 into 24. Therefore, average speed is 48 km per hour. So during the journey, the average speed of Rahi is 48 km per hour. Option A. So here we need total distance, which is already given. So to find total time, so consider time taken by Rahi in 3 parts of the journey, right? In first part, time is 1 hour. In the second part, time is half an hour because Rahi covers less distance with the same speed, right? And in third part of the journey, so Rahi is driving with less speed and covers less distance since speed and distance are same. Therefore, time is 1 hour, right? So total time is 2.5 hours. Therefore, average speed is 48 km per hour. Option A. Question 75. A sum of money lent at simple interest amounts to 9,920 rupees after 2 years. And it amounts to 12,800 rupees after 5 years. Find the rate of interest per annum. So here students, so we know that amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. So principal or sum, right? So principal plus simple interest, right? So using this formula, so we are taking sum of money amounts to 9,920 rupees. So here we'll take amount A1 as principal plus simple interest. Formula is PTR by 100, right? So amount A1, so which is after 2 years, so amount is 9920 is equal to, we'll take principal common. So 1 plus time into R. So here amount is after 2 years, it becomes 2R by 100, right? So consider this as equation 1. So in the second case, so the same principal sum amounts to 12,800 rupees. Therefore, amount to A2 becomes principal plus again simple interest PTR by 100. So A2 is, so after 5 years, amount becomes 12,800 is equal to principal is common 1 plus 5 times R by 100. Consider this as equation 2. Now we'll take equation 2 by 1, right? Divide equation 2 by 1. So LHS part will be 12,800 by 9920 is equal to, so RHS part, so part of equation 2. Here we can cancel P and P. So we have 1 plus 5R by 100 whole divided by 1 plus 2R by 100. Here we'll take 100 as LCM, right? So 100. So numerator becomes 100 plus 5R. And in the denominator, again, we have 100 LCM. So numerator becomes 100 plus 2R, right? And in the LHS part, we can cancel 0 and 0. So consider the division part. So divide by 8. 8 into 1, 8 into 2, 8 into 4, right? So 8 into 1 again, 8 into 6. So it becomes 160 by 124. Now try with 4. So 4 into 3, 4 into 1, 4 into 40, right? So 40 by 31 will be the LHS part. 40 by 31. So which is equal to, so 100 plus 5R by 100 plus 2R, right? Is 40 by 31. Therefore, by cross multiplication, we'll have 4,000 plus 80R is equal to 3,100 plus 155R. Right? Am I right? Yes. 155R. Therefore, so 155R minus 80R becomes 4,000 minus 3,100. So, which is nothing but 75R is equal to, 75R is equal to, so 900, right? Therefore, R is equal to 900 by 75. So, which is nothing but 75 into 1, 75 into 2, right? Therefore, R is 12%. Rate of interest per annum is 12%. Option C is the right answer, right? So here we are using the formula of amount. Very simple it is. Principal plus simple interest in 2 different cases. So after 2 years and after 5 years, so how much amount we are getting? Substitute the values. Here R is unknown. So divide equation 2 by 1. So after simplification, you will get the value of R, right? So students, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 76. A sentence has been given in active or passive voice. Out of the 4 alternatives suggested, select the one which best expresses the same sentence in passive or active voice. Let her go to the exhibition in the district art gallery is the given sentence. That means the sentence starts with let. That means it doesn't have any subject, right? If a sentence doesn't have any subject or when it starts with let, So it is called imperative sentence. Imperative sentence. That means imperative sentences generally they do not have subject. And it is followed by her. Her is the object form, right? So let her go to the exhibition in the district art gallery. So first we have to decide whether the given sentence is in active voice or passive voice, right? So imperative sentences, when they are in the form of let plus object plus V1, that is present tense form of the verb, right? If the sentence is in this format, so it is called active voice form of imperative sentence, right? Here in the given sentence, let her. So let plus her is object plus go is the present tense of the verb, present tense form of the verb, which is V1 form of the verb. Therefore, the given sentence is in active voice. Active voice, right? So if the passive voice form of the imperative sentence, here if the active voice is in this form, passive voice starts with the subject. Here the subject form of her is she, right? So she may be, here the format is passive voice format is, we'll write the format first. So passive voice format is subject plus maybe, subject plus maybe plus past participle form of the verb, right? Here to the given sentence, so subject is she, may be followed by past participle. So here the sentence is a command, right? So generally the imperative sentence is used to express a command or request. Here it is a command. Let her go to the exhibition in the art gallery, right? It is a command. So in case of command, so here the format will be she may be allowed. Here the proper verb is allowed. She may be allowed. The remaining things will be same. So she may be allowed to go to. So here there is a preposition, right? So she may be allowed to go to the exhibition. Go to the exhibition in the district art gallery, right? Therefore, the past, not past, but passive voice form of the given sentence is she may be allowed to go to the exhibition in the district art gallery. Option C is the right answer. So you may ask, what if the passive voice form of the imperative sentence is given? So here, format of passive voice. So if, for example, so if the imperative sentence starts with let followed by object, right? Then be, then past participle. Past participle. So this format is the passive voice form. Passive voice format of imperative sentence. Don't get confused. Here, according to the given sentence, the format is let plus object plus V1. So it is active voice format of imperative sentence. So, and the second one which I am giving here, let plus object plus be plus past participle is passive voice format of imperative sentence, right? So, for example, so here, let him be helped, right? Here, let him is object, be helped. Let him be helped is passive voice format of imperative sentence. So convert this to active voice, right? Its active voice will be, so let's start with V1, which is present tense of the verb helped. Here verb is helped. So present tense is help, right? V1 plus object, right? Therefore, active voice form of the given sentence, let him be helped, is help him. Very simple, right? Help him, right? Since the active voice format, it doesn't have any subject. Help is not the subject here. Therefore, it is an imperative sentence. This is how you have to verify. Imperative sentence. right? Here the step is, first we need to decide whether the given sentence is imperative or not. If it is an imperative sentence, whether it is an active voice or passive voice. How to decide? If the sentence is in this format, let plus object plus V1, it is active voice. If the given sentence is let plus object plus be plus past participle, so which is called passive voice form, right? Accordingly, you have to convert the voices, right? So look at the options. Option C is the right answer. Question 77. Select the most appropriate word to fill in the blank and make a meaningful sentence. He had his own line of thinking and would defend his views with the dash. So here the proper word is conviction, option B, right? So would defend his views with conviction. Conviction. Here the word conviction means a firmly held belief or opinion. So firmly held belief or opinion. Firmly held opinion, right? So as he had his line of thinking, he defend his views. So conviction is the correct word, right? Whereas conversion means the process of changing or causing something to change from one form to another. And whereas conversation means a talk, especially an informal one between two or more people, in which news and ideas are exchanged, is called conversation. Whereas convention means a way in which something is usually done, right? So conventional way. So for this question, so he had his own line of thinking and would defend his views with conviction. Option B is the right answer. Question 78. Choose the word which best expresses nearly the same meaning of the given word. Here the given word is calm. So calm means peaceful, quiet, and without worry, right? So peaceful or quiet. For example, he has a very calm manner, right? So among the four options, here serene, option D gives the same meaning, right? So serene means peaceful and calm, right? Or not worried or excited, right? For example, he approached the job with a serene confidence that he would succeed where others had failed, right? Therefore, so serene is the right answer. So whereas windy means with a lot of wind, right? Stormy means with the strong wind, heavy rain, and often thunder and lightning is called stormy. Whereas anxiety means something that causes a feeling of fear and worry is called anxiety. Therefore, option D is the right answer, which gives or which is the synonym of the given word, right? Calm. Question 79. Select the most appropriate word for the given group of words. Here, the fear of being enclosed in a small space or room. Fear of being enclosed in a small space of room is called claustrophobia. Option D is the right answer. So, claustrophobia means an extreme or irrational fear of confined places, right? So, the most appropriate word for the given group of words is claustrophobia. Claustrophobia. Whereas hydrophobia means an extreme or irrational fear of water, right? So fear of water. Whereas aerophobia means an abnormal and persistent fear of flying. Fear of flying. Whereas acrophobia means an extreme or irrational fear of heights. Fear of heights is called acrophobia. Right? Therefore, the fear of being enclosed in a small space or room is called claustrophobia. Option D. Question 80. Select the most appropriate option to substitute the underlined segment. If there is no need to substitute it, select no improvement. Here the given sentence is, I courteously asked her where was she going, but she did not reply. Right? Here the underlined segment is, was she going? Right? So this should be replaced with she was going. Here subject should come first. right? So this follows the rule that in indirect question, this is indirect format, I courteously asked her where. So in case of indirect questions, the subject should precede the verb. Here subject is she is the subject, so this should precede the verb was going, right? So subject should precede the verb, right? So the sentence doesn't take the typical interrogative form. So it is not the interrogative form. Interrogative form means auxiliary verb. So auxiliary verb plus subject plus main verb. So this is interrogative format, right? So here was she going is interrogative form. So auxiliary verb is was, subject is she, and verb is going, right? Instead it takes a declarative form. Declarative form is subject plus verb. It is declarative format or declarative form, right? So this helps to keep clear the distinction between direct questions and reported or indirect questions. So direct questions means where was she going is the direct, right? So direct question is where was she going. Here the given sentence is indirect question, right? So in indirect format, so I asked where she was going, right? So where she was going, right? Therefore, the correct segment is she was going. Option C is the right answer. Question 81. Here is the direction. Sentences of a paragraph are given below in a jumbled order. Arrange the sentences in the correct order to form a meaningful and coherent paragraph. So here students, so 4 sentences are given, right? So we have to arrange these sentences in a meaningful format so that we will get a paragraph, coherent paragraph. So we'll start with D. There is a popular perception, because if you start from many Ayurveda, so many Ayurveda experts also suggest that there is no meaning. There should be a proper start here, right? There is a popular perception that drinking water while eating your food or immediately after it could affect your digestion. So start with D. Next comes many Ayurveda experts based on this statement, D statement, right? Or based on this sentence D. So we can proceed A. Many Ayurveda experts also suggest waiting for at least half an hour after meals before having water, right? So sentence A supports sentence D, right? So next comes but sometimes. So here sentence C supports sentence A, right? But sometimes while you successfully resist the urge of having water at mealtime, you may completely forget having it for hours. And in this entire process, lose 2 to 3 hours of the day. So sentence C supports A. Whereas at last, this could leave one dehydration, right? So sentence B gives the complete paragraph format. So which supports C, A and D, right? Therefore, the correct format is DACB. So that you will get a coherent paragraph, right? Option D is the right answer. Question 82. Identify the segment in the sentence which contains the grammatical error. Platinum is costlier than any other metals found on earth. Here, costlier. So this word costlier is in comparative degree, right? So it is used only when we are comparing between two objects, right? So here we are comparing platinum with an object. Here, costlier than any other metal. It should be metal, not metals, right? So we are comparing between two objects. One object is platinum, another object is a metal. It is not metals. Therefore, the correct sentence is platinum is costlier than any other metal found on the earth. Therefore, grammatical error, right, lies in option C, any other metals. So here is grammatical error. Instead, it should be metal, right? So any other metals is grammatically wrong because instead of metals, we should use metal, right? As we are comparing platinum with each and every metal found on earth, right? Therefore, so this should be in singular form. So option C is the right answer. So the reason is, if you want, I'll write. So it is costlier. Costlier is in comparative degree. Comparative degree. That means we are comparing two objects. Therefore, the second object should be a metal, which is in singular form, right? Singular form. Question 83. Select the most appropriate meaning of the given idiom. A change of heart. Change of heart means a change in one's opinion, right? Option A is the right answer. So, change in your opinion or the way you feel about something else, right? So, for example, she was going to sell her house but had a change of heart at the last minute, at the last time, right? Therefore, change of heart means a change in one's opinion. Option A is the right answer. Question 84. Which of these is opposite in meaning to the word remittance? Here, remittance means sum of money sent in payment or as a gift. So, money or sum of money sent in payment or as a gift is called remittance. So among four options, here debt. So debt is the opposite meaning of the word remittance, right? So debt means the sum of money that is owed or due. So money that is owed. Owed is called debt. Whereas the remaining words, subsidy. Subsidy means a grant or contribution of money. So it's a grant, right? Whereas deposit means a sum of money paid into a bank or building society account is called deposit, right? Whereas alimony means a husband's provision for a spouse after separation or divorce for maintenance, right? So it is called alimony. So here debt is the opposite meaning of the word remittance. Option A is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 85. Select the option that corrects the misspelled words in the given sentence. So the sentence is, these references are adequate for your presentation at the university. Here the misspelled word is, there is only one word which is misspelled, adequate. Here the proper spelling is adequate, adequate. Adequate. So which means enough for what you need. Adequate means enough for what you need. What you need. So among the four options, so option B is the right answer. So which removed the misspelled word. So these references are adequate for your presentation at the university, right? So option B is the right answer. Question 86. Select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank and make a grammatically correct sentence. Here the sentence is, I was annoyed because the decision dash without my knowledge. So the given sentence is in simple past tense, right? So which is in simple past tense. Simple past tense. Therefore, the blank should be filled with was made. So the decision was made, right? So because the decision was made without my knowledge. Therefore, option D is the right answer, right? Question 87. In the following question, out of the four alternatives, choose the word which is opposite in meaning to the given word and click the button corresponding to it. So we need to take the opposite meaning of the given word. So which is antonym of the given word, right? Here the given word is bequeath. So bequeath means leave to a person or other beneficiary by a will, right? So leave to a person or other beneficiary by a will is called bequeath. Here opposite meaning of bequeath is receive, right? So option A is the right answer. So which is an antonym of bequeath. Whereas the remaining words impart, bestow and entrust. So bestow means confer or present, right? So or gift. So confer or present an honored or gift, right? So impart gives the same meaning of bestow, and entrust means assign the responsibility for doing something, right? So assign the responsibility. Therefore, the antonym or the opposite meaning of bequeath is receive, option A. Question 88. Out of the 4 alternatives suggested, select the one which best expresses the given sentence in direct speech. Here, the given sentence is in indirect speech, right? So here the format is, it starts with subject. Here, Leela informed the children that they would go to Shimla the following week. Here, so subject. It starts with subject. So which is followed by informed. Here informed is called reporting verb, right? So reporting verb. So which is followed by the object. Here object is children, the children, right? So Leela is the subject, reporting verb is informed, the children is the object. Right? So in indirect speech, that we need to introduce that, right? So Leela informed the children that. So that is followed by the reported speech. The reported speech. Right? Here in the given sentence, the second part of the sentence, they would go to Shimla the following week, is this part is reported speech. Here in the reported speech, so the past form of will, right? We have past form of will. So here this past form will be converted into present form of it in direct speech. So we'll write the direct speech. So this is indirect speech. So in direct speech, so the subject will be as it is, Leela, right? Here the reporting verb changes, right? So here the reporting verb becomes a said, right? So it is informed here. So in the indirect speech, it becomes a said, right? It will not be asked because it is a simple sentence. There is no question here, right? So Leela said to whom? To the children. Leela said to the children, right? So what did she say? So in the inverted comma. So second part will be in the inverted comma, that is reported speech, right? So we will, here the present form of would will be introduced, right? We will go to Shimla the following week means next week. Shimla next week. Right? Therefore, the direct speech of the given sentence will be, Leela said to the children, we will go to Shimla next week. Right? Here the reported speech is, we will go to Shimla next week. Right? So which is in simple future tense. Simple future tense. Right? Therefore, so look at the options. Option C is the right answer. Leela said to the children, we will go to Shimla next week. Option C is the right answer. Question 89. Select the most appropriate word for the given group of words. A person who is recovering after an illness or medical treatment is called convalescent. Right? Convalescent is, which means recovering from an illness or medical treatment, right? Whereas the remaining words, altruist, senile, and athlete. Altruist means unselfish regard for or devotion to the welfare of other charitable acts, motivated purely by altruism, right? Altruist means unselfish. Whereas senile means having or showing the weakness or disease of old age, especially a loss of mental faculties, right, is called senile. So having the weakness or disease of old age is called senile. Whereas athlete means a person who is proficient in sports and other forms of physical exercise, right? Is called athlete. So for the given question, a person who is recovering after an illness or medical treatment is called convalescent. Question 90. Select the most appropriate option to substitute the underlined segment. If there is no need to substitute it, select no improvement. Here the sentence is, Emperor Ashoka have conquered Kalinga before he embraced Buddhism. So students, the sentence is in past tense, simple past tense, right? And the underlined segment is in present perfect tense. It is in present perfect tense. Therefore, the underlined segment should be in past perfect, right? Because the given sentence is in simple past tense. Therefore, have conquered should become had conquered. So, Emperor Ashoka had conquered Kalinga before he embraced Buddhism. Therefore, so look at the options. Option B, right? So, underlined segment should be replaced with had conquered. Question 91. Select the correct active form of the given sentence. The man-eating tiger will be captured tomorrow by the forest officers. That means the given sentence is in passive voice, passive form. Right? So the given sentence is in future indefinite tense. So future, so will be captured tomorrow. So future indefinite tense. Right? Future indefinite tense. So the passive form of future indefinite sentence will be, the format will be, so first the object, the man eating tiger. So here will be the object, right? And so it is, this object will be followed by will be or shall be, right? So we'll write it as shall or will be. Will be is introduced, which is followed by past participle. Here it is captured. Past participle of the verb, which is V3 form of the verb, which is past participle of the verb, which is followed by. So will be captured tomorrow by whom? So by the subject. So passive form of future indefinite tense is object, shall or will be, then past participle form of the verb plus by plus subject. So let us convert this into active voice form. Here the format will be, active voice format will be subject. Always it starts with subject plus shall or will. Shall or will, right? Then first form of verb plus object. Very simple, right? So subject is, here the subject is forest officers, right? So forest officers, the forest officers, here the verb is will, right? So the forest officers will, here the first form of the verb is capture, right? Will capture the object. Here the object is the man eating tiger, right? So the capture the man eating tiger. Man eating tiger. At last we are writing tomorrow. So when they are capturing, yes, they will capture tomorrow. Tomorrow. Right? Therefore, the active form of the given sentence is the forest officers will capture the man-eating tiger tomorrow. Right? Option C is the right answer. Question 92. Here the direction is sentences of a paragraph are given below in a jumbled order. Arrange the sentences in the correct order to form a meaningful and coherent paragraph. So here are 4 sentences given, students. So let us start with the sentence. So which gives the good start here? The Yvonne Chouinard. So Yvonne Chouinard, the billionaire founder of outdoor fashion retailer Patagonia, said that he has given away his company to a charitable trust. So this is the beginning. So we'll start with D, right? So the next sentence should be, so in such a way that it should support the previous sentence. Here, so we'll go for C sentence. So sentence C, under the new ownership structure. So this sentence gives the support to the previous sentence. So under the new ownership structure, any profit not reinvested in running the company would go to combating climate change. So next comes C. So next comes the sentence B, so which supports the previous sentence. This will amount to around $100 billion every year, Yvonne Chouinard said, right? So DCB, at last, sentence A. Yvonne Chouinard Patagonia, which was founded in 1973, sells hiking and other outdoor clothing in over 10 countries. Therefore, the order should be DCBA. Option C is the right answer. Question 93. Select the most appropriate antonym of the given word. Antonym means opposite meaning, right? Opposite meaning of the given word, feeble. So what is the meaning of feeble here? Feeble means with no energy or weak, right? So with no energy or weak is called feeble. Right? For example, some of these have a neutral reaction, others react as feeble acids, right? Therefore, opposite meaning of feeble is strong. Option D is the right answer. Strong means physically powerful or able to lift or carry heavy things is called strong. Therefore, antonym of feeble is strong, whereas the remaining words delicate, heavy, and tight, their meaning is delicate means easy to damage or break, right? Easy to damage or break is called delicate, whereas heavy means weighing a lot, right? Weighing a lot is called heavy, whereas tight means fixed firmly in position and difficult to move or remove, right? Difficult to move or remove is called tight. So the antonym or the opposite meaning of feeble is strong. Option D is the right answer. Students, if you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. Question 94. In the question given below, a set of 4 sentences P, Q, R, and S is given, which when properly sequenced form a coherent paragraph. Arrange the sentences in the correct order and mark the correct, right? So here are 4 sentences given. So let us pick the sentence which introduce the subject first, right? So here the sentence Q introduces the subject. World War II was a global war that lasted from 1939 to 1945. So here the sentence Q is explaining about the subject, which is World War II, right? Therefore, so the first sentence should be Q, right? So, and is the deadliest conflict in human history, marked by 70 to 85 million fatalities. So next it is followed by, so the vast majority of the world's countries, including all the great powers. Second sentence should be sentence yes. So which supports the previous sentence. Here yes is supporting the subject, right? So second sentences should be, so it is supportable, which is supporting the subject. Eventually formed two opposing military alliances, the Allies and the Axis, right? So next sentence will be, a state of total war emerged, which is explaining the subject, right? So what happened? So a state of total war emerged after the formation of alliances directly involving more than 100 million people from more than 30 countries. So next sentence should be R. So at last, P. Apart from that, the major participants through their entire economic, industrial, and scientific capabilities behind the war effort. So last sentence, so which concludes the paragraph, right? Therefore, the order should be QSRP. So look at the options. Option C is the right answer, QSRP. Question 95. Select the most appropriate option to substitute the underlined segment. If there is no need to substitute it, select no improvement. So the sentence is, whom you think will be selected as the head boy of the school. Whom you think is underlined here. Here the word whom should be used to refer to the object of a verb or preposition. So whom should be used to refer to the object, right? Therefore, here in place of whom, so who should be used? So, because to refer to the subject of the sentence, right? Here the sentence starts with the subject. Therefore, we have to start with who, right? Who do you think, right? Because it is a question. Therefore, who do you think will be selected as the head boy of the school, right? Therefore, so look at the options. Who do you think? Option D is the right answer, because the word who should be used to refer to the subject of a sentence. Therefore, refer to the subject of the sentence. Therefore, who do you think is the proper segment, right? Option D is the right answer. Students, question 96 to 100 are based on the below passage. In the following passage, some of the words have been deleted. Read the passage carefully and select the correct answer for the given blank out of the 4 alternatives. So in the passage is, a young man walks towards me with a stick slung across his back and a dash of sheep. A dash of sheep means a flock of sheep. It should be a flock of sheep. Here, flock means a group of birds or sheep. A group of birds or sheep is called flock. So, young man walks towards me with a stick slung across his back and a flock of sheep is the correct word, right? So, at its feet. Moving further. Question 97, right? So, of sheep at his feet, which carry him down the path, dash a crowd of rowdy. So, here, like a crowd of rowdy children. So, option B is the right answer. So, like a crowd of rowdy children, because the preposition like is used here in comparisons to compare one thing with another or to illustrate similarity, right? Therefore, it is used to show the way the young man with the flock of sheep at its feet is moving down the path in a manner similar to a crowd of rowdy children. Therefore, similar to crowd of rowdy children, therefore, like is used here, right? So, moving further. Question 98. Question 98. Here, an older man follows, weather-worn, but still dash. Here, the strong is the proper word to use, right? So, older man follows, weather-worn, but still strong. He's strong, right? So, correct word is strong. So, it refers to the older man's ability to keep up with the young man and the flock of sheep, despite his weather-worn appearance. Therefore, strong is the proper word, right? So, strong, a rifle over his left shoulder, right? So, moving further, question number 99. He clicks his tongue to dash the flock. Here it should be to encourage, option C, right? To encourage the flock. The appropriate word is encourage. It refers to the action of the man clicking his tongue to prompt or motivate the flock of sheep to keep moving or to change the direction. Right? Therefore, encourage is the proper word, to encourage the flock. Right? So, moving further, question 100. Behind him are two women on horses. I guess dash are his wife and daughter. So, I guess they are. Here, proper word is they are his wife and daughter. Right? Here, the pronoun they is used here to refer the two women on horses mentioned earlier in the sentence. The use of they in this context suggests that the speaker is speculating about the identities of these two individuals, right? Therefore, I guess they are his wife and daughter. They, option C, is the right answer, right? Therefore, so with this, I am completing this paper, students. If you want to practice all the questions from this paper, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. I wish you all the best for your future exams.